Yeah. What's up, YouTube? We're live. How you guys doing?
Bum.
Bum.
Yep. Has to be said.
That's how you're doing. Oh man. Yeah, I deliberately titled this stream "COVID Sucks, Let's Get Wasted."
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, COVID sucks, let's get wasted, because COVID sucks. You can't get wasted on Sunday. Oh wait, we got the first few comments already. Waldo saying what's up. Rampant Lion, of course, saying bum. Window Beer Review with Thomas is saying hi, and Mercy Beer's Adam is saying you can't get wasted on a Sunday when you have work tomorrow, especially when you have a meeting and not working from home. Yeah, I know what you mean, but no, right now this needs to happen. So how's everybody doing?
I'm doing good.
Mm-hmm.
Surviving as always.
Surviving even. Ooh, that sounds lovely and melodramatic. I like it.
Just a fucking diva.
You're a fucking diva. Wow. Did you hear that, Matt? James is a diva. What do you think about that?
I'm surprised if people don't just know that already.
Yeah.
You know, it was a given. You know?
Look at his posture on that bed of his.
Well, honestly, it's the posh accent, but whatever.
True.
Oh, yeah.
So how are you doing, man?
It's because it's foreign, isn't it?
Yeah, you are foreign.
The what?
He's foreign.
I'm doing well. I'm sitting at home. I'm just poured myself the first beer of the day, and I get to listen to Katie scream.
Which is always lovely. Yeah. Why is Katie not there anyway? Katie's not.
She was pooping, and now she has to, and she's going out to the car to get her phone, and then she's going to take a shower.
When she comes back, ask her if she enjoyed her jobby.
Dude.
Her what?
Dude, no. Don't ask her. Do not ask her.
No, he has to just see what she says.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Here we fucking go. What is everybody drinking? Let's start with Mike. Mike, what are you drinking, man?
I'm drinking Spyglass Privateer, which is an ESB.
ESB, there you go, buddy.
I'm drinking Bomb Place Nemo. It's their dark mild.
Nice. Everybody's chilling out there. What are you drinking, Matt? Ooh, another one, mate. Did you buy a 4-pack of those?
The what? What was that?
I asked if you bought a 4-pack of those because I know you had one 2 days ago.
Yes, I bought a 4-pack. Yeah, they you rarely find them in singles. You pretty much have to buy them in a 4-pack. But it's reasonable for us over here. It's usually like $12.99, $13.99 for a 4-pack, so it's not overly expensive.
That's cool.
Yeah.
What are you drinking? James?
I was actually going to go and film a review in a little bit because I was trying to edit videos and my video editing software just won't open for some reason, and I can't figure out why. So I was swearing at it with a very, very angry Celtic rage.
Mac or Windows?
Windows.
What program?
OpenShot.
Yeah, I'm not familiar.
I use OpenShot. OpenShot is actually pretty basic.
If it won't open, what I would do is right click on your task manager and look at if it's running. Sometimes a program will get frozen. It'll actually be running in the background. Yeah. But it's not opening. So if you right click, force close it and try reopening, it'll probably open. That's most likely.
Right. No, I tried it. I just uninstalled it because usually sometimes it just loses the cache. It uses the cache it loses the cache registry, and that usually fixes it. I tried doing it through command prompt as well, and it was playing silly buggers. But I'll try task.
Did you try to go into? I mean, if you uninstalled it, it almost certainly is running in the background now. But did you try to physically go to the location of the cache and delete it manually? I
didn't try that.
Because I have to do that with Premiere Pro every now and then. It just kind of gets glommed into one file. Not that it won't open, but it just kind of like I get no audio. It just acts like really weird.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because I just need to check that there's not a because I thought there might have been a duplicate file or something, or it's one of the updates that's messed it up. But yeah. It's being communist anyway. It's a good idea, but just doesn't work.
So as far as Keith is concerned, it's working perfectly.
Yeah,
he wants your laptop right now. He needs it.
So,
yeah.
I'm taking a shower.
No, I said that.
Oh.
Yeah, we know, Katie. We know.
Before,
Yeah.
and then you were looking.
Katie, did you enjoy your job, eh?
Oh, Jesus fucking.
So what?
What?
You don't.
Katie, did you enjoy your job, eh?
James wants to know if you enjoyed your jobby.
Yep. No, it's anxiety. Oh no. We're gonna call that a no.
No, she didn't.
That's fair. That's fair play.
Oh dear God in heaven! What up, Craig?
I do.
Oh, you missed a lot of good stuff already, man. We're 6 minutes in, and James is asking Keith's girlfriend about her jobby, and yeah,
Jobby.
You still don't know who asked Jobby. Who asked that?
For the shower?
Craig's got Scottish family. He should know what a jobby is.
I know what a jobby is, yeah.
I just find it funny that I can get a bunch of like people from different countries talking about jobbies. It's great.
Yeah.
You're obsessed with this, man.
Yeah,
you need to.
Yeah.
Wow.
Not your day job.
So anyway, yeah.
Mm.
Your day jobby, right? What are you drinking, Craig?
Another dayer.
Dayer, nice.
Go back for more tokens. It's an IPA. It's brewed in collaboration with the Independent Manchester Beer Convention, which is Indie Man, basically their annual beer festival. But yeah, so I've had that in the fridge for quite a little while. So yeah, drinking pretty good. What do you expect?
Nice.
So.
Time to clear some stock, right? Let's just. I'm going to quickly go through some of the comments already because the chat is already basically exploding. Valdo's commenting on Adam saying you can if you work from home for 8 months. Talking about getting wasted. Thomas is saying he's already wasted. Join the club. Rika's saying getting wasted sounds nice. It always does. Birgie Holland saying cheers, and he's wondering, Mike, where's the beard?
Go back one comment.
This one?
No, the one before. Doesn't that sound like a new school hop? His name? Rikush. That sounds like... Yeah. Okay.
Wow. Okay, yeah, you're right.
But now you said that, we need to decide what his alpha acid and his fruits are.
Oh, Christ almighty.
The beard, I get bored of it every few months, and I shave it, and then I'll grow it back. I don't know. It's a weird thing I do every few months.
Oh, you've mutilated. You mutilated yourself.
See,
what was that?
James has a theory. The last time somebody shaved a beard, it was Remy Birgit Holland who shaved his beard, and 2 weeks later, COVID started.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I've shaved my beard twice in the COVID era.
Come on.
Okay.
Then it was so you're responsible. So what you're saying is you're responsible for the second wave.
We haven't had a second wave. We're still on the first one.
Oh, please.
Oh yeah.
I don't know why I'm laughing, but yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah, well, we're trying to stay funny about it. It really isn't funny. I was talking with Mike in chat earlier, but this shit is getting more and more weird here in the Netherlands as well. We have almost 18 million inhabitants in our lovely little country, and today's numbers were nearly 10,000 new cases.
Jesus.
For a little country that's
for the entire country though, right?
Yeah, for the entire country.
That's like almost how many people here die a day.
Yeah, I know, but there was this interesting little graph.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, cool, man.
Ratio to population, it's
insane. That's so high.
Yeah.
Who was it? Was it Netherlands? No. Who like basically has no COVID right now? Who announced that? I forget who that was.
Australia,
New Zealand,
Australia.
No, it wasn't. No, it was somewhere in Europe, I believe. I don't think it was New Zealand or Australia.
Not us, though. Not us. We're fucked.
I don't believe
Finland.
it.
Maybe Finland. I think it might have been Finland.
I think well, Sweden just doesn't care, so maybe that counts. Sweden's just like done nothing. Sweden has just literally done nothing. They decided like last week, oh, you need to shut bars at 10. I was like, I think it's a bit fucking late for that.
A little bit. They're talking about closing all non-essential stores here. So,
no, it's just Stefan Löfven just didn't care. It's just like what? Yeah.
So I was drinking. Oh, sorry. Yeah, go ahead, Mike.
Early on, when the COVID sort of came in full swing, everything around me was shut down except for essential businesses. And technically, I work in dentistry, which is not essential. But our company said, "Oh, we're medical devices," and under the guise of medical devices, we stayed open. I make fake teeth. You know what I mean? And I don't know how they did it. They had like 8 of us stayed in the building, kept working. I've been working the entire time. I didn't have a single day off, and I've been working on location, not from home, except for during during COVID scares, as far as people I knew close to me getting sick. But so they sent me home and work for like 5 days at home. But other than that, I've been on location under the guise, oh, we're medical devices. It's just fucking comical.
They're looking for the weirdest reasons. Our stores, our shops haven't closed at all, except for barbershops, and to a degree, they were careful with dentists. We basically just been going on with having stuff open. Our gastronomy closed for quite a while, was reopened with restrictions and then closed down again. But things like shops and just your all of your stores where I work have all stayed open. We just heard that there's a good chance that 2 days from now, our non-essential stores will have to close down. So we'll just see what happens. So
yeah, that's the country, Belarus. I don't believe it though, because that's a dodgy, as you like.
Oh yeah, their leaders. Lukashenko's a bit nuts, isn't he?
Yeah, he's crazy. So
yeah, you're not allowed.
Rig the election and then nuts.
Yeah, Belarus is like a weird situation anyway.
Just like Biden, he rigged it.
Oh yeah. No, but
Yeah, but it's all part of the grand plan. They're trying to take it to the Supreme Court so they can knock it out, and then it goes direct to Jesus.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
That's part of the grand plan, yeah.
That got awkward.
Adam was wondering why Matt is not in his usual spot.
I show off my Christmassy stuff.
Woohoo!
And this is this is my living room, and I'm watching sports and all kinds of shit like that. So I figured, I figured I'd pop on.
Yeah, cool, man. Yeah. What sports are you watching right now? I mean, I know you're into soccer a lot, but
both football and soccer. Yeah.
Cool.
Oh yeah.
Does anybody here follow like Formula One?
Yes,
I do. Not a ton, but lightly.
So Craig, you do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's always on.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I've never really been a fan, and it's like everybody in the Netherlands sort of. Yeah. What were you saying?
It's been pretty boring the last month, if you ask me. But but yeah, we'll look forward to it when it's the start of the day, and then you kind of know you're in about 8 races. Probably done by then. It has been the last few years, at least.
Yeah, I just noticed that. I don't follow it at all, and it seems like it's supposed to be the sort of thing that in the Netherlands anyway, that everybody watches Formula One, and I don't. So I was just curious if the rest of the Euro guys did, and how big Formula One is in the United States. But apparently, I'm not the only one who's not that into. Okay, I'm just curious about that. We're gonna run through some. Rico's drinking Fat Lizard Spark Fluid. Anybody familiar with Fat Lizard Spark Fluid?
Nope.
Well, Rico, tell us a little bit more about Fat Lizard Spark Fluid. Adam wants to know, have you tried putting it off now?
Yeah, I did. I thought because sometimes it just you clear cache, you let the battery die, do it. But I just tried to open my other video editor, and it's not opening either. So something very wrong has happened.
Otherwise, just uninstall it and reinstall it or something. I don't know.
The other thing that actually kind of works for me most times is if I funnel a barley wine, then typically everything works out just fine. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So just chug a barley wine real quick, and you'll be fine.
Good advice.
Everything is better with barley wine. Barley wine is life. Renee Janssi's drinking 7 Hells from Moorslow. I heard about that one. That's supposed to be pretty good. 500 cases per day in Finland. Belarus is officially COVID-free. That was what Craig just mentioned. Yep. The problem is that schools stay open. Well, I agree with that one. Big problem.
I just saw something about New Zealand is completely opened. They are virus free.
Yeah, but they said that like a few months ago, and then they reopened, and within a few days they had new cases. So
yeah, but like when they get new cases, it's 2 or 3
coming back.
I mean,
true. That's true.
Yeah, it's backflow. Yeah, it's backflow. That's the thing.
It is,
and that's the same. Same with Australia. There's several states in Australia that are COVID free. They get like 2 or 3 cases a day, and they're contained straight away.
Yeah, I saw
they have
something
quarantine hotels out there and stuff like that, which is
I saw a few days ago. At that time, New Zealand had 3, and Australia had 14 cases, and they were having full stadiums of soccer games and shit. I mean, like movie theaters are open. Everything's like it's like life goes on. And the last case in New Zealand was, I think someone in the Air Force or something, whatever, some military, and they got it in the United States. But they're being quarantined immediately, and it's not spreading throughout the country.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, I heard my uncle. I was talking to my uncle in Oz the other day, and he was saying that they've got the army out, the defence force, basically sitting on the borders between all the states and making sure people don't actually go places. So, like in the middle of nowhere, you've just got a bunch of army folks sitting on the road and camped out in the field next to it, apparently. So.
Your uncle lives in Australia?
Yeah. He lives in a little place called St. George in Queensland. It's kind of about halfway along the Queensland, New South Wales border. Yeah.
Okay.
That's pretty cool.
So Renee's asking, saying, Thomas Open, you're sitting at home to prevent the Germans coming to shop here and take COVID with them. Renee's from the Netherlands. We've had issues with keeping Germans out before in the past, so I'm not sure how that's going to work out.
Jesus Christ.
That's a bit naughty.
Yeah, well,
wow.
It's history. Yeah. Joe says, hi, guys. Joe, you guys should check out Joe Bows. Joe, he's pretty good. Actually, he's started a YouTube channel, I don't know, about a month or so ago. He's doing pretty freaking good. And it's in English, so all of you guys should be able to follow. He's from Belgium, so he does, but yeah, he does some good stuff. I like it. Just follow his channel. Please do.
Yeah.
New Zealand had a music festival last month. There you go. See, New Zealand is doing pretty freaking well, all things considered. And Jake saying, good evening all. Jake, everybody, say happy birthday to Jake.
Happy birthday, Jake.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Jake.
So there you go. So, yeah, basically, like I said, I mentioned it earlier. I named this entire live stream "COVID Sucks." Let's get wasted, which is probably not a very good idea, getting wasted on a Sunday evening. But COVID sucks, and everybody's bored and sitting at home. So I figured let's just hang out and talk. I don't know, whatever. I mean, we got the festive season coming up. I mean, how is everybody trying to, keep things a little bit normal during the festive season coming up?
I keep it normal anyway.
Yeah, that's pretty much the MO on my end of things. What like every year I hoard all my vacation from work for the end of the year, and I basically take off like a 3 weeks at the end of the year essentially, and I don't go anywhere. The only difference is I won't go to a brewery and drink beer. That's literally probably the only difference. I will go to the brewery and pick up beer, but I just won't stay there and drink it. So.
Yeah. That doesn't really sound all that bad, really.
No, I love, and that's the thing. It's not like I hate my life and this sucks. I'm like, I live in a beautiful place. I have a beautiful wife. I have awesome animals and family here. I mean, what more do I need? You know,
And
I need a lot of things.
And don't forget that you're beautiful, babes.
The what?
Don't forget that you're beautiful, Matt.
Oh, I mean, that's a given. I mean, I didn't want to, you know.
We try not to go there too much and just not, you know, stick too many feathers into Matt's ass. But it's right, you know, you're gorgeous. We love you. We're all here because of you. You know, the OG.
Delicious. I really embraced that. I've really embraced that gay thing a bit too much since Harry and I were accused of it.
You have. This is true. You do want to bum everybody everywhere, and
that's just because I'm just a flag, you know.
No, but like a few months ago, I felt flattered when you wanted to, and now I feel like a bit generic. You're like, "Want fancy a bum?" And I'm like, "Yeah, you know, I don't know. I don't feel special anymore, James."
Oh, okay. We need to work on our marriage a bit.
I think we do. We need some counseling. We do.
Yeah.
So Keith, how about you, man? What are you doing for the holidays?
Hopefully nothing. I think my sister lives in London and she's flying home for some reason, and then my parents are talking about doing things and whatever, and I'm just like, I don't think that's a good idea. So I don't know.
I'm on that boat as well. Yeah.
Wait, you just dropped off a little bit there, Craig. What were you saying?
I'm on that boat as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't really want to not. Yeah, just get on to January, please.
Yeah. I'm with you, man.
That's just me. That's just me, though. So, yeah.
And what about you, Mike? Sorry, what were you saying, James?
All the kids like it.
I was just going to say, I just like Christmas for Doppelbox, and that's about it.
Christmas is the double box season. I've got my Schneider Weitzer Aventinos coming in a few days, I believe. 3 variants, so that's good.
Is that can?
I'm getting the normal version in both bottle and can. I'm getting the 5-year age version of Schneider Weitzer aged it themselves, and I'm getting the ice block version. I think I actually have an ice block somewhere hanging around here, so that should be good.
So foreign.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very foreign. Yeah. So what are you doing for Christmas, Mike, or the holidays, or?
I don't do a whole lot ever. I mean, just hang around. I don't celebrate the holidays. Not out of any spite thing. I just don't care. So I just want to hang out with my wife and my dog and have a good time. I mean, the COVID until we get sick hasn't really affected me. So I've worked the whole time. I did what I wanted the whole time because I want to sit at my house. It doesn't fucking affect me. You know, people want everyone wants to go do shit. Like, I'd rather just sit at home. I mean, I don't mind going taking the dog for a walk or hitting the woods and walking around and shit like that. But I don't have any interest in fucking going out and about. I never cared to, never wanted to. So
like that forced social interaction, like yay, hippie yippee, and we're all yeah.
Really, the biggest thing is that Sean and I do our reviews, separated. That's it. Other than that, even that works out in some respects because if I do them in person, I have to take it easy because I have to drive home. Now I don't fucking take it easy at all. I'll get fucking half shit faced during the reviews. It doesn't matter,
I know exactly what you mean. I keep realizing if I watch back some of my reviews, I usually do like 3 on a Saturday, 3 on a Sunday during the afternoon because I have to sit at home and what else am I gonna do? And every now and then when I look back at my reviews, I'm like, I think that might have been the third of the day because I seem a little bit too jolly. Just a little bit having just a little bit too much fun.
I think Sean has some videos of us literally passing out mid-video because we're so fucked up. Like,
can you Can you please post all of those? Can you please just make a compilation video, like post that on the 31st of December? Like, this is the fucked up video for the year.
I mean, before we started doing videos, it all evolved from an audio podcast, and there are definitely times where, like, halfway through, he's literally trying to wake me up because, like, we've had 4 or 5 bombers of barley wines, and I'm literally falling asleep at my desk, face down.
I adore your lifestyle. I really do.
Well, back then I lived near him, and I could just Uber home. Now, like, I mean, not that I live that far, but I don't, it's $6 cab essentially home. I'm not doing that anymore. That's crazy.
Yeah, no, I get that. So I'm usually quite happy that I don't really have any beer drinking friends right around the corner, because my life would be over and fucked quite a lot. Rico's saying COVID is the perfect excuse to avoid family during Christmas and drink beer instead. You can drink beer with your family, and at some point you're going to have that, what like Mike said, that half passed out thing, and you're sort of doing both. You're with your family and avoiding them, and you're drinking beer. You can combine all of these. It's all about the right balance,
Yeah, but at the same time,
very good. Oh, sorry, Andrew.
No, say at the same time, you don't have to like hide whiskey from Aunt Sally. You know what I mean? And deal with like that kind of shit. You can keep your own vices to yourself. You don't have to worry about. I don't have to worry about someone sitting around the table like, Trump is a good guy. Standing up bullshit. So this is a fucking godsend to me, honestly.
I'm Dutch. I never have to worry about anybody saying Trump is a good guy, so that's nice.
Oh well, fair enough.
Yeah. Well, it says. Well, you're great. Joe says, well, you're great. Mark says, I'm in the building. Yes, you are, although this is not a building, but we like it. Joe has a question from Matt. Matt, how do you keep posting all these reviews every day? And especially, where do you find all those special beers to review?
Well, the truth is, it's all a lie. It's all CGI. I actually think beer's dumb, and I never drink it. No, I review about 3 times a week, and I do about, 3 to 4 beers every time I review beer. So that's just math. And where do I find them? I would say more than half, but less than 3/4 of the beer that I review is sent to me from viewers or beer tubers or breweries and stuff like that. So a lot of the unique boutique-y shit I get from breweries, but then I just buy stuff. Like I don't go to breweries and like wait in line or razzle or do any kind of crazy release stuff. I have people like Keith is constantly traveling, so a lot of the New York State stuff, like the Brooklyn area stuff, comes from him, and it's really just a mixture of people sending me stuff and me just buying stuff. Jersey's pretty awesome when it comes to diversity, when it comes to the amount of beer that you can get. Plus, I do work in Pennsylvania, and the distribution footprint for breweries are very different from state to state. So since I'm in 2 states constantly, I have 2 kind of wider palettes to kind of pick up the amount of beer that I want. So it's just, that's it pretty much. I mean, so review 3 times a week, and people send me shit, and I buy some stuff. Done.
It's really great being with the borders. I've got the same, just being over the water from Denmark. You get the Systembolaget, it brings in a lot of random stuff for us, and then you can jump over to Copenhagen and get a whole different array of things.
Yeah, no, it's cool, and obviously, with the little baby coming, it probably take a little bit of a dip. I don't know if I'm going to still review as much as I do. I'm definitely not going to stop, but that kind of takes precedence over anything else. So I'll still be posting stuff, but it might not be every day. So we'll see. But let's put it this way: I usually have a decent backlog of beers. Right now I probably have about 10 to 15 beer reviews recorded at any time. But right now, with me having COVID and taking basically 2 weeks off, and then had a couple beers, took a week off, had a couple beers. I'm pretty much, but outside of mystery beers, which only get posted on Monday, so I have a little bit of backlog of those. I kind of have, I'm going hand to mouth at this point. So.
But that's pretty interesting, because I don't know about any of you guys, but I never really noticed a drop in your amount of reviews during your COVID period. I mean, I noticed that at some point you tend to upload like 2 a day. And there was a bit of a point where you uploaded only 1, but you really never stopped uploading. You kept going.
That was my point. Like I had like I had COVID for basically I had mild case, so I basically didn't review for 2 weeks, and like I said, I had like 15 to 20, so that went away because I kept posting all the ones I already had recorded. So when I started doing a couple beer reviews again, that's like I didn't have a bunch of backlog anymore. You know what I mean? So that's the only reason why I didn't because all the reviews basically I posted up until I did my live stream were like ones that I did weeks previous.
But the only thing that I'm a little bit worried about right now is you just mentioned the CGI thing, and that kind of sucks because I mean this probably does mean that by now we should all tell the world that Massive Beer Reviews doesn't actually exist, and it's all Keith as a deep fake.
Oh, I'm a fraud, complete fraud.
Yeah, Keith has been a deep fake for Matt for all these years, and the only reason he started his own channel right now is he wants the spotlight on him, not Matt. And I kind of get that. I get that though. It's legit. I get that.
He's like some long con version of Borat.
Yeah, exactly like that. So, but do the rest of you guys do that? Do you have like these huge backlogs? Because right now, if I check, I think I have 6 reviews on my phone, 5. And I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I got about 13, 14 reviews in backlog. Do you guys do the same, or are you just like I review right now and then I upload it?
I think I have 5 recorded right now, but none of them are ready to be uploaded. They all have to be edited. So
yeah,
I don't usually I try to like when I get I'm going to do it later today, but I usually try to have like at least a few that are edited and ready to upload. Or actually, because I come here for the internet, I'll usually like upload all of the ones I have so that I could just go and put it to public. I just change the setting from unlisted to public.
But to speak to what Keith is saying, like I don't edit any of my videos until the day I put them up. Like I put everything in a back. Like basically the way my kind of pattern goes is I review beers. And the other thing that goes to Joe's question again, I don't know how everybody else reviews beers, but what I do is I go in my room, I take 3 or 4 beers with me, I do a beer review, I put that beer aside, I do another beer. I don't finish the beer. Like I bang out 4 quick reviews. Then I take those 4 beers and then I go and I'll play video games, watch a movie or whatever, and then drink those 4 beers over the course of whatever. You know what I mean? And then what I do is then I take those videos and I bring them to work because our work has like crazy bandwidth, and I keep them on a storage device there. And then like when I get into work on my break, it takes for me to edit 2 reviews. It takes less than 10 minutes. You know what I mean? It takes me about 3 minutes. And then if you use Adobe Premiere, which is what I use, you can actually do the media encoder, which is basically I could do 3 or 4 videos, edit them, and I click play, and then it exports it converts them all in series. So like it takes a while for the video to render after you edit it. That rendering is done like on my off time, so it's rendering in the background while I'm working and stuff. And then I upload them and then I post them at my lunch break. That's basically what I do every day.
So the way that Keith uses Katie's bandwidth, you use your work's bandwidth.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, and I upload some stuff from here, but it's just easier. They don't care. It's not like I'm like doing something illegal. My work's like, oh, you're stealing bandwidth. They don't give a shit. They actually every now and then the owner, the son will look like, I saw that video you put up. I love that beer. You know what I mean? They know what the fuck I'm doing.
Brilliant. Love it.
Oh, that's fantastic.
That's cool.
What about you, Craig? Do you have like a backlog, or do you just sort of film and upload? Or...
I've just started to get a little bit of a backlog. I've not been obviously posting every day, but I had a few old ones that when I had a month off, and then I come back and I had some older ones. So I posted them all in like a day, and then I started again, bits and bats, local stuff, doing a lot of local sort of breweries and stuff, which has been quite fun. It's 1 or 2 surprises in there and all that sort of thing. But yeah, just bits and bats. Although I got a few beers that a friend brought round, so I'm slowly getting through them. I've got another 2 ready to go. I've just got to work out where I'm going to schedule them to like release. And then I've probably got another 4 or 5 on the camcorder that I need to put onto the laptop and do all the rendering, all that sort of nonsense. So,
because I was meaning to ask you about that anyway.
7 or 8 reviews at the moment, just there.
Right. Yeah, because I was meaning to ask you about that anyway. Because from what I've noticed you posting on Facebook, you've been doing a lot of local stuff lately, haven't you?
Yeah. I just, I mean, unless it's from a local bottle shop, which won't be local breweries and stuff, I'm still supporting them. Or someone brings me something, there you go, kind of thing, which happened the other day. I haven't actually been going online buying stuff or going to other breweries away from the area, getting stuff. I've just been trying to keep everything while the way things are kind of localish, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense.
But not getting stuff from supermarkets, that that kind of thing. Yeah, trying to keep it a bit more within my area, kind of thing at the moment. So, yeah,
I've been meaning to do something a little bit more like that. Keep everything a little bit more local. The problem is I would probably only review 4 or 5 breweries for the rest of the next few months, so that would get a little bit boring.
That's the only downside to it, if you like. But there's a few other breweries a bit further out, but in my county that I want to get to in the next month or so.
Okay.
Once Christmas is out of the way, then I'll probably get a few more local stuff, get out of the way, and then so I know where I am with finances and shit. I've been holding back because I don't need beer at the moment. I'm quite lucky, so.
Get that. God bless you. There's a question here for James Rampant Lion. He wants to know if you already. Joe wants to know if you reviewed the Strausser that you got for me, the Robin and Grey.
No. I've not reviewed. I need to decide what to do with that one actually.
Drink it.
Well, yeah, I'll drink it. It's just a case of when. I'm trying to think whether to save it for one of the special reviews or something like this. So I don't know. Maybe that could be review number 3000. I've not decided yet.
How far off are you from that?
It's 2560 today, I think.
That's like more than a year before we get to that.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, it's. I need to think about it. Because I'm battering out 2 reviews a day at the moment just because I've got such a backlog of beer, but I'm hoping to be over that by the end of January, hopefully. We'll see. But my fridge is a bit ridiculous at the moment. And then once I've done that, I've got another Riku box coming. Then I've got an Italian box that's going to appear at some stage. And then an Austrian, and then there's an Austrian guy that wants to send me some beers as well. So
it's insane the stuff that you've been getting lately. It's been weird, man.
Yeah, but I brought it on myself because I think it was actually your fault, Thomas, because you mentioned it was either you or Adam mentioned that Beer Dome had Brazilian beers, and then I was like, oh fuck, I've got to do that. So I ended up buying those Brazilian beers.
Just remember, Brazilian beer is always better than a Brazilian wax.
You would know, wouldn't you?
Me neither. Sorry. What? No. I didn't. Riku wants to know if Matt. Riku wants Matt to review more European stuff. I think Matt wants to review more European stuff.
I mean, if you actually go into my backlog of videos from when I first started doing beer reviews, you'll find a ton of European stuff. That's a good portion of what I reviewed. A lot of Belgian stuff, a lot of Trappist ales, a lot of European beers across the board. And if you're talking about some of the newer Euro stuff, like England IPA, stuff like that, I have some stuff. A friend of mine I met online, Gary Dyke, he reached out to me a couple years ago and sent off a bunch of Cloudwater and Verdant and all those kind of stuff. So I have some of that stuff up there. Remy sent me beers before, so I have some Dutch stuff and things like that. And there's whispers of beer mails coming from Thomas. And there's a whisper of beer mail coming from Adam from Mercy Beers. So I should have some European stuff up soon enough.
Yeah, there's one or two more beers that I want to put in that box, and then to make the whispers just a little bit louder, somebody reached out to me and says I would like to put some stuff in the box that I want to send to the United States. So there's stuff happening.
Okay.
It should be fun. Adam wants to know if Keith is going to fully transform into Broken Matt Hardy.
Who's that?
I have no fucking idea.
Oh wait, isn't Matt Hardy like a wrestler or something?
Is he? I have no clue. I don't know. You would know. You're into the fight sports and everything.
I don't know what broken Matt Hardy is.
Keith is totally not in the fucking fight sports. What are you talking about?
No, Matt, dude. Mike is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, right. Mike is completely into the he likes it.
Well, but Keith talked about wrestling.
Did he?
Yeah, he said he asked if he was a wrestler. He didn't say that's not fight sport. That's soap opera.
Oh,
yeah, that's true.
Right. There we go.
It is.
It is. I dare not comment on that because I don't want to hurt Mike's feelings because I don't know how he. Wait, dude, what? Your audio dropped off, Mike. Mike, what did you say?
I don't need one.
I don't give a shit.
Oh.
No, I think. Although I do know who Broken Matt Hardy is, though. Matt Hardy was in some organization and was sort of like floundering. Then it started acting like a lunatic, dyed half his hair white or something, and then got a lot of popularity as Broken Matt Hardy. He talked with a faux, really bad, fucked up British style accent, but it's really, really, really bad. And it started acting and saying crazy shit and got a lot of popularity out of it. But I don't know.
You got a troll in the chat.
Yeah, I just noticed. I wanted you guys to see this because this is beautiful.
I'm convinced.
I just love it.
Now, here's the thing. St. Andre's message here obviously is fake because it has to do with Jesus. but I will say this. Us six hanging out together is definitely a terrible miscarriage of justice. So there's some truth in that. So.
Let's see. We've got the warning second coming dots alter, not even Alta Vista. No,
alter Vista. Was there not enough room on GeoCities or?
Geo, I'm gonna block this user because this is fun for a little bit, but Jesus.
See, I always thought the Rapture was gonna come via what's the other one? Friendster. You know what I mean? Not Alter Vista. Is Alter Vista like I don't know.
Alta Vista, baby.
Maybe Alta Vista is like what Bing is to Google. I don't know.
It's Alta Vista that listens to a lot of like punk and grunge.
Oh yeah, Katie.
Thomas, hello.
How you doing? Hello.
How are you?
I'm pretty good. How are you?
I'm clean.
Took
a shower. I'm great. Sorry, not what I meant. I meant like I took a shower. I'm sorry. No, she took a shower. I'm friendly.
Lovely, good. No, I'm doing great. I'm doing great. I'm glad you're all fresh and
thanks.
And don't listen. Just so you know, every time James asks anything about jobbies, just ignore him. This is what we all do.
Oh no, I guess we can talk about it if you need to, but like I don't think that's necessarily the road we're going down, right?
No. Definitely not. That's definitely not. Oh dear God.
But that's the thing is you never know with Scottish.
I don't know. I'm holding it up. I'm not holding it up. Hold on. Here, you hold it up.
Wait. Let me just. How do I do this again? I always.
She's also.
Here we go. Yeah.
She's also drinking Nemo.
Finding Nemo. That's a...
I've moved on to Conclave, but
What's that?
This is their 3-wheel motion IPA. It's super. It has some like experimental hops in it, and it's crazy.
Yeah, mild.
It tastes like there's wood or something involved. I did a review. Obviously, no one watched it.
Of course not. Why would we want to watch that? Katie was Katie in it?
No.
Exactly. That's why they didn't watch it.
Yeah, never mind.
She wasn't in it, but she was there. She was sitting right off camera, though.
So in spirit, she was. I'll watch it right after this live stream then.
Thank God, honestly.
Yeah. You're his You're his muse. Oh, fantastic. Let's see. James Waldo expects a full Robert the Great history lesson included with your review. Please don't. Your reviews are already 25 to 35 minutes. We do not need a 3-hour review.
I actually have a very cool idea for some stuff like that, but I'll keep that to myself for just now.
Yeah, I know your ideas and I love them, so I really hope you can pull that one off.
I want a James 24-hour review. Like one beer, 24 hours straight.
We can ask him questions. It could be like a class, like a university lecture, but on StreamYard. We can ask him questions about what's going on. I really need to. I'm first of all, I need to lay you out because I'm still very much amazed about the beard being gone, but mostly the beer because I really need to ask you. You've been sipping on that for a while now. How is that? Like 2 or 3 months in?
Awesome.
It's still good?
Oh, yeah, it's awesome. Nice and just a lot of fruity esters, a lot of orange. It's kind of sweet. And great beer.
Oh, can we look at Waldo's comment?
Which one? Because he has
the one before the smiley. Yes. Yes. I love my dislikes. I love my dislikes. I do. I fucking love them.
They're the best. They're the absolute best.
I love them, especially the hooligans.
I am to this day still so upset about the fact that
Do
you hate dislikes or dislikes?
Dislikes, yeah.
Okay. I just want to make sure I heard you correctly.
They're not illegal. They're just opinions.
Their opinions. Right, they are. This is completely true. I am still upset to this day that I have had the chance to do 2 Black is Beautiful beers, and I got no dislikes and no drop in subscribers.
Oh, I'll sort that. Just a second. I'll do that. Wait a second, Thomas. I'll fix you up. Don't worry.
Yeah, please do, because that is just if I see what happens to like Matt and Kyle and the Nerd Sense guys like Mike and Sean, every time they do like Black is Beautiful, they lose subscribers, they get dislikes, and I didn't get any of those, and I feel left out.
But see, Thomas, the thing that's weird
think
now.
Nerd Sense could lose more than 0 subscribers that we have.
you still have more subscribers than I do.
But see, maybe. Thomas, the thing now is it feels a bit strange when we're talking about all of our love and things like that. That I'm typing in Thomas Open Black is Beautiful. It's just a bit strange. Thomas, go and check your Black is Beautifuls nowadays.
I will. I'm going to check it in a moment. But what I'm going to do first is I'm going to quickly go get another beer, and then I'm going to go check all of that. And I had a few messages coming in that I have to take quickly have to take a look at. So everybody just have fun together, and I'll be there in a second. All right?
Yeah.
Exactly that. Charming.
Oh, my watch.
Man, Thomas needs some kind of carpets or drapes or something. Man, that's an echo chamber in that motherfucker.
We gotta send him something, really.
No, I think
happy holidays.
Thomas's house is actually pretty cool. It's got a lot of room.
No, the biggest offender though, and he's in the chat, is Harry Blue Nose. Is like he has some kind of weird hissing, crazy, squealing background noise that's like constantly there in every hang. It's like he puts a fan next to the mic or something. I don't know what it is.
The thing that Harry does, and it really shouldn't crack me up, it's that when he writes something as FORRIN, I don't know what it is about that thing. It just actually fucking cracks me up. It's like it's foreign, isn't it? I don't know. It just gets me. It's foreign. It's his opinion. It's foreign. Yeah, it just gets me. It just does. Simple things, man. Simple things. I can tell when my mother said, when my mother used to say I was wrong, I'm worried about the shit that goes in your mind. I'm like, yeah, exactly. Genetic insanity is genetic, definitely. Yeah. Oh, man. I still like Thomas's gangster hat. Awesome.
All 5'4" of them, and his gangster hat.
Wait, how tall are you again, Thomas? Like 5'2"?
Like my height, right?
I think it's like 45 centimeters, right? What is it?
You know how I know he's really only 5'2"? It's because that hat.
Screw you guys!
That hat is gigantic. So if he really is 6'4", that hat was made for somebody that was 8'5".
So I can confirm that. I don't know about 6. I thought you were about 6'3", Thomas. I wasn't sure about 6'4", but yeah, there's
6. Yeah,
how many centimeters?
Get a measuring tape right now.
I'm terrible at colonial measurements, but it's 6'3" or 6'4", either one. It's 6'3" or 6'4".
Oh.
But the thing is,
64 centimeters is not 6'4".
No, I 192 centimeters. I don't know. That's 6'3" or 6'4". It's
okay. Yeah, I think. Because I'm 185, so yeah, no, you are just shy of 6'4", actually. Yeah, I'm 185 because I'm 6'1". Yeah.
Thank you, James, for finally. Nobody's going to believe you because now they think you're in the conspiracy and that you're lying.
Wait, how many centimeters?
I'm 185, so 6'1", and then Thomas is a little bit taller than me. I didn't think it was 7 centimeters right enough.
No, which explains why James is immediately the bottom in this relationship.
Whoa!
I'm the one that displays the most aggression.
Listen, all this metric system and this hocus pocus bullshit is really bothering me.
I'm cracking open a brown ale that is just basically a stout in disguise. There's nothing. I've had this before. There's nothing brown ale about this. This is just an 8% stout, but I like it. It's good. So, yeah. Having gone through all of these male issues with length and size and whatever.
Yeah, you've got problems with length and size, but not girth.
No, girth
That's where it counts.
There you go. Hey, did you just see that smile on Keith's face?
Are you guys talking about chodes? Is that what you're talking about?
Sure. Yeah, that's what we're talking about, dude.
Yep.
Yeah. If that makes you feel a little better about everything, that's exactly what we're talking about. Oh man,
No,
I love the fact that these chats go weird ways. Like I was rewatching the Nerd Sense thing, and the moment Matt came online, the entire stream just went about how he was a one-hit wonder when it came to getting pregnant and everything. And I just loved how the entire stream just within seconds delved into that entire subject. And that was just breathtaking.
That has to be shown at Minimat Sweet 16, just for.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
How much of that was I blacked out for? I don't remember this at all.
No, I don't know. You guys were, dude. I think Matt. They were going on for like an hour or so when you popped in.
Yeah, somewhere around there. I don't know. It's hazy.
I lost audio for a while. But I don't know.
I remember because Matt and I were on for a while, And then Matt checked the thing and he read it wrong. And he was like, they've only been on for 5 minutes. And he was like, oh, no, wait, it's an hour. They've been on for an hour.
Sorry, yeah?
I was just going to say that's Simon. That's that the friend one there. That's Simon. He's a nice guy. He's one of Craig's friends. Like lives right next to him.
I'm just trying to shoot for about White Pony Brew Advent calendar. And still think communicate a 24-hour stream between us for charity instead of people asking for super chats, donate to it. Oh God, yes. This I like. This I appreciate. I like this idea.
Do 24-hour between us for charity instead of people ask for super chats, donate to. Yeah. Or you could just take the super chats and donate them, whatever.
Yeah, that could be a thing as well, but it could also be just cool with people.
Well, I'm just saying because you say things and then people do them anyway. So you did do both. Basically.
Yeah, it's kind of true. It's kind of true, but I kind of like this idea. Like this is actually.
Oh yeah, the idea is awesome. Yeah,
we could just go on for 24 hours. We pick somebody's channel.
We could switch channels too.
You could switch channels. Yeah.
We could do 4 hours or.
Actually, no. I think this is what Mike. This is what you guys did, right?
Actually,
yeah, go for it, Keith.
Sorry, YouTube doesn't let you go over 4 hours. It doesn't save it, so we could jump around to different channels every 4 hours.
Oh, okay, that's cool. Because I was about to say because I know that Mike and Sean have this thing with StreamYard going on where, if need be, other people could log on. And then we could switch with channels that way, but it would still get saved to one channel, I think. I have no idea. But this is actually something I'd love to think about. Like we could totally do this.
The StreamYard thing we only have for a few more days.
But
around this time of year we get it for about a month. It's overpriced and silly, but
it is.
But I was thinking, Mike, that like we weren't sure if other people could use it. You know what I mean? Because we weren't. We talked about it previously. Now we know. I don't know who would be game, but if we got like 5 or 6 of us, because we rarely stream at the same time. 5 or 6 of us just share the fucking same StreamYard to keep the premium. You know what I mean? Like
I would do it. Yeah.
Like $25 a month. We get 5 of us, and they're $5 a month. I'm $5 a month all fucking day on this shit.
But
you know what I mean? So
not Thomas, because they can't figure out money in metric. So.
Well, no. Then he'd have to give us €5, which would be like $6 and change American, so we would win.
Oh yeah, good.
I love you too.
Jesus Christ.
But Adam actually has a good point here. Super chats, you'd lose 40% to YouTube. So we'd have to ask people to donate directly to a cause, not to us.
Oh yeah, we wouldn't use that. We would use something. We would pick the cheapest way to get the money out. You know what I mean? Like, and have that going. But it would be cool. Like maybe even like I don't know how it would logistically work. But I don't think it would be an issue. I think the best thing would be to start a channel. That was just for like long form collab streams.
Oh yeah.
So you know what I mean? And then maybe we could have like 5 streams going at the same time. Then we could jump in and out of each other's streams back and forth. You know what I mean? Be like you could have 4 like instead of doing one long stream with all of us, you know what I mean? Have like a Nerd Sense stream, have like a massive stream, have whatever stream, but then like invite people in and out and kind of, you know what I mean, change from room to room, or be like, okay,
would this be the Beer Tuba Palooza channel?
Like,
well,
maybe.
Kind of, yeah, something along those lines. You know, if you want,
guys,
if you want to brand it that and just and promote my brand, you know what I mean? Because I'm making that YouTube cash, son. Yeah, sure.
I know we're spitballing here, right?
You gotta brand yourself.
Matt, did you monetize yet?
No.
Did you, Keith?
I'm not allowed to.
Aww.
I don't have enough subscribers or anything.
All my friends are starting to follow.
I got a super chat in one of my streams, and I didn't even know that it was like activated for super chat. I just got one. I was like, yeah, I got one in one of my. Somebody in the States sent me like $5. So I was like, oh, I didn't even know I could do that. I didn't even know I had it activated for that.
Really?
Yeah.
Does Google really take 40%?
Of course they do. It's Google.
I mean, doesn't that sound? I mean, I can understand like 2%.
Wait,
like
see, here's the thing. Here's the thing.
Did you say 40? Like 40?
I'm not sure.
That's what someone said. Someone said in the chat earlier, 40%. 40.
This is what Adam said. Wait, maybe I should. Settings. Oh crap! Son of a goddamn son of a bitch. Here we go. This is better. Now it's actually good. Stupid glasses. Here we go. Adam said that if you have super chat, 40% of your super chat goes to YouTube. I have no idea how this works. I have no monetization because I was joking with towards Keith about it, but I'm not eligible for monetization either. So,
but do you need to be monetized to get super chats?
I think so.
I have no idea.
Yeah. Sorry, Waldo just commented. That's okay. Thank you, Waldo. But the beers you sent me are priceless. So there you go. Waldo actually really pulled a number on me with a mystery beer. I really appreciate that one with the stupid wax. That was amazing.
Oh yeah.
No, but guys, we're spitballing about this entire idea here now. But I actually really like this. I think this is a good idea, and I think we can make this work.
Whatever works. I'm down for most things.
This is true.
Sean.
I'm gonna ask Sean about this in detail, but most of that will probably have to stay off YouTube. Anyway, what were you saying, Katie? Katie, we can hear you when you whisper.
She said, I'm asking him. I'm asking if he's going to eat his pickles.
She said, do you want me to eat your pickle?
I did say that, but I wouldn't ask.
No, that's what you said.
Jesus Christ.
They're pickles. They're pickles.
Oh, God. That was.
Wait till I have another drink. We'll talk. It's fine.
Cut off.
By the way, because I was gone for like a little bit, did Craig say where he went? I'm guessing it's probably his little girl, but
yeah, or maybe he popped off to do a quick review or something. Who knows?
Could be. Okay, cool. As long as I didn't miss anything, because otherwise I feel a little bit.
I could never do that. Like I know, like a lot of the guys on the European chats will be like, "Okay, I'm gonna step off and do a review real quick." I can't do that shit.
Me neither.
Like, yeah.
Neither can I, but that's because my reviews aren't quick.
Matt, you're just vibing.
I'm still trying to figure.
I said you're just vibing. Like you don't have time to stop and do a review. You're just hanging.
No, I'm neurotic and crazy, and everything has to be exactly the way it needs to be.
So the opposite of what I said.
And that is how Matt and I vibe. It needs to go in a certain way, and if it's not like that, fuck it.
I'm like that as well.
If I actually showed you, I'll do this because I don't have my things here. I'll like take a screenshot of it one day. I'm so creepily a pattern-based human when it comes to like making my videos that like how like when you open a folder and it has all your videos in it and it has a thumbnail of the video, but it's always in this exact like 30 seconds in.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm in the exact same position and my body is in the exact same it's like literally like from the point I hit record to where it starts. It's like you look at all the thumbnails, they look exactly the same. You can't tell the difference from each one of them. Yeah, because I'm like,
no, but I know exactly what you mean. Check 20 videos on my YouTube page, and 17 of them will be me either going, or it's one of those. That's it. It's always that exact same thing. And I always thought this is just YouTube looking for something in an algorithm, looking for a facial expression. Maybe that's what it is.
No, it's not. It's not YouTube. It's the files on my hard drive.
Oh, you mean on your? Oh, okay. No,
before I even edit them.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Like, it's like, because, yeah, if you edit them, obviously the time between 1 and 5 seconds is going to be similar. I'm saying I'm so creepily mechanic that, like, when I hit record, I sit, I do my fucking spiel. It's exactly the same. So when I look at my hard drive before I even edit the videos, they're all the same.
I know. This is what I love about your unpacking videos, because you go live for unpacking videos, and every time you do that, you want to make 100% sure that you're live. So the first 7 to 8, 9 seconds of your live streams with unpackings is you just going.
I do that shit on purpose, though. Because I know it. Because what it was. Because I used to do the unboxings. I used to do them on using Streamlabs, which is like the program to use it, and that would take like sometimes 20 to 30 seconds to go live. Like I would hit and it would say live, but it actually wasn't live. So
really?
I kind of hoe and hum and be like, make fun of it and make jokes until I got to a point where I knew it was actually live, and then I'd start talking. But they changed something about their programming or algorithm or something like that, and now it's like mad quick. So I probably won't do that as much.
Do me a favor. Next time that happens, you do that, and you want to see how it goes. Just read Genesis, the first book of the Bible, just the first chapter. Just go read that for 20 seconds. I'd just love to see that happen.
Now, the best thing you could possibly do, if my hand didn't shake, I was going to fake like I was sitting there, like
yeah,
and do that for like an hour. But my left hand's like, Michael J. Fox up in his piece.
Oh.
Don't you do Marty McFly that way?
Oh, that's lovely. That's not cool, but it's cool.
No, that wasn't cool.
It's not. It's not cool, but it's hilarious.
That's exactly cool either. That's it. That's exactly what.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus freaking Christ.
Yeah.
Craig, welcome back, buddy. You were gone for a little bit, man. How you doing?
Yeah, I just make sure Little Um's all right. She's okay.
Cool.
And I've done a review. London Beer Factory.
Wait, let me put you in solo for a second so everybody can see it.
All right. Okay. If you have to, there you go. I'll hide.
Of course I do. No.
Yep.
Okay.
It's like a coconut.
West Coast IPA.
Oh, I thought it was like coconut there for a second. That sounds good.
No, I wish it was. But yeah, it's not a snazzy looking can. But another one that was dropped round to me. So.
Snazzy looking can means like the beer's already 2 points up, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, they've done a nice sour. I mean, it's one of these breweries that over here, a lot of their stuff's in the supermarket. I'm not sure if this is or not. It could be, I don't know. But it's all right. Not bad. It's not great, but it's not, it's one of them deals.
All right. So, Craig, here I'd love to hear your opinion on this. We were spitballing a little bit because somebody, I think it was Adam, who made a comment like, we should do a 24-hour live stream where we just raise money for charity and people can do, donations and whatever. And we were just spitballing a little bit back and forth on how we could make that happen. And like, what's your opinion on that? Does that sound like a good idea? And Matt came up with the idea of setting up a channel, just one dedicated channel where you do that, where we can all just log in, log out, everybody can just sort of stream for a specific amount of time. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm all for it. Yeah. Why not? Yeah, definitely. They have different people coming in and out or whatever.
All right. Well, I'm all for it.
Absolutely. I'm all for doing charity stuff. Absolutely.
This is the biggest question, though, isn't it?
No. Not really.
No, we're going to do it in 1 hour, right?
Well, just take a couple of shots of whiskey and you've done your ABV percentages, isn't you? So
for 24 hours, 24 days, like Harry says.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know if I'm seeing Mike and Keith being a little bit confused about this. I don't think they know what actually happened. There's this. We're not going to name anybody. We don't want to go there, but two YouTubers, two beer tubers, had the idea that they were going to do a live stream that took 4 hours, and both of them would drink 10 Duvels during the entire live stream.
Martin and the beer hooligan, yeah.
Okay, you named him. Cool. No, okay, that's cool. You named him. I'm okay with that. But seriously, Mike, Keith, they went for it, and they felt like doing 10 Duvels in 4 hours was a good idea. And Duvel is I'm assuming you guys know what Duvel, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's where the joke comes from. What were you saying, James?
Devil in Belgium.
It's Duvel.
I've always called it Duvel.
It is Duvel.
I pronounce it both ways. I just change it up every once in a while.
Oh,
I'll just pronounce it. I'll pronounce it one way one time, and then another way another time.
Just so you guys know, you just heard it here first. Keith likes to do it both ways. He just likes to
do it both ways. That's what I was saying.
He likes to switch it up every now and then. That's it. Did Katie hear all of that, Keith, or
you can?
I'm gonna go.
I don't think Keith was trying to hide it.
She didn't hear it. No.
Okay, good. Maybe it's just for the best.
He was asking if you heard clean now. And I like to do it both ways.
Oh, I know.
No, she's clean now.
Oh, you heard that, yeah.
Yeah, we heard.
No, I meant I know because I know.
So we all know. Okay, so we're learning a lot of new things about Keith here today.
Yeah,
I've learned nothing. These are things I already knew.
Okay, good. Well, I said.
Mike just said. Thomas said that we're learning new things, and then Mike said, "I'm not because I already knew these things."
The thing is, Keith, are you clean? Are you clean?
What?
That's the thing.
Oh,
are you clean?
No, I'm not. At the time of this recording, no.
I just heard something in the background there, and I'm not going to comment on it. Just saying. I just heard some stuff in the background, and wow. Okay. Anyway, what the hell?
Hold on.
So anyway, Matt's drinking cane.
Cane, yeah.
Which, oh man, seriously, Matt, you know what really sucks? I know that you love cane, right? I know that cane is like a big thing for you.
That saison.
And you sent me cane beers to review, and you know what really sucks? Because it's a Dutch channel and people don't know cane. The cane videos weren't all that well watched, and I was bummed out about that because I'm like cane. I'm getting cane brewery here. This is amazing. This is so cool. I got cane brewery here in the Netherlands, and people just didn't appreciate it. And I know that happens, but I was just like,
Yeah. It's to be expected to a certain extent, but you think there would be some kind of you figure there'd be some kind of following for cane because like Peter, Master of Hobbits, loves cane, like fucking loves them. Like, you know what I mean? Like he does. He's done a ton of cane beers. When he came to the States last, he went to Cane Brewing. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's like one of his favorite places. You figure internationally it'd have a little bit of play. But yeah, it is what it is, you know. I mean, I'm like, there'll be breweries I think are fantastic over here, and I'll do a review, and I'll get like 100-200 views, and that's it. You know what I mean? Then I'll do some brewery that I'm like, no one's gonna watch it, and then what?
I'd settle for that.
But no, then there'll be some like brewery. I'm like, they'll be okay, and then it'll get like 1,000 or views.
And you're like, yeah, I had the same thing with some breweries. I'm like, you know, this is like the thing though. When you tag the breweries in like a Facebook post or an Instagram post, you know, and they share the video, I've had videos of breweries that were like, you think nobody's gonna watch this, and suddenly you get like well, you know, from my point of view, suddenly I had 120 views, and I'm like, what the hell happened? And then I'm going to do cane, and I get like 30 odd views. That's just, to me, that's just But
yeah, when breweries send out something that really does it, because it's like, and it's weird. Well, I'll go into analytics and I'll try to figure out why, like a certain day, like, you know what I mean? Obviously James is kind of the poster boy for going crazy on a specific thing. But,
I'm not going there.
Yeah, but it's like a week, 2 weeks ago, like I was like, I got a bunch of subscribers in one day and I had no idea why. And it turned out Hot Butcher sent out a newsletter and it had my video embedded in it. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah. So then I'm like, I didn't even know it until somebody locally said, "Oh, I got the Hot Butcher email. I saw your video. It was cool." I was like, "Really?" I'm like, "Send it to me." I don't subscribe to their newsletter because I'm an asshole.
Yeah, I get free beer, but I'm not going to subscribe to their newsletter. Go fuck them. Like,
If a Nerd Sense video gets 8 views, I feel like we won the fucking lottery.
Did you say 8 views?
If it gets 8 views, I feel like we won the fucking lottery.
No, I was not a view. Or...
I mean, I have no. Now I just want to quickly check on something because I have no idea what my average view is.
I don't think YouTube gives you an average view.
Does it? No.
It doesn't, does it? I'm going to Studio right now, but I'm just going to check the last couple
for
of
me,
videos.
For me, it really depends on what. My one I think is quite interesting because I've got beers from loads of different countries, and it's you know, the Swedish ones, they get about, you know, between 50 and 100. It just depends how big the brewery is. The Danish ones always around, you know, like 50, 60 within the first day and stuff. And the American ones always tend to be up a bit. They tend to jump kind of quite fast as well. Actually, they actually tend to go up to 100ish. But as I say, my videos are longer, so they're smaller. It's a smaller audience sort of thing, if you like. But I don't care.
I mean, the ones that do really well over here is the supermarket ones. With the last couple of years, all these new releases.
Yeah.
A lot of the new school reviewers are jumping all over it, and
it's all
about
definitely.
the view. It's all about the views and the likes and all the bullshit. You know, they just buy all these new things that come out, and I mean, their channels are doing really well. You know, it's jumped to life, especially this year. Fair play, but you know, I don't. If people like it, then they'll watch it. If they don't, they won't. That's where I am with it. I'm not going to go chasing that. I'm just not. At the end of the day, I enjoy doing it. That's more important than meeting you guys one day and all that kind of jazz. That's where I am with it all. You know.
I completely agree.
But you have to. I mean, like if you woke up it's a human reaction. Like for James, for example, if you woke up tomorrow and you got 2,000 subscribers and 10,000, you would react to it because that's human nature. You know what I mean?
I agree. No, I agree. No, I'm not looking for it, but if it happened, great.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, but and I'd also think it's a good wind up as well. But yeah.
That's literally what I was like. I was like, what the fuck? Oh, but the latest thing on that, and as I say, I'm not going into it too much. Apparently, I bought those subscribers. I'm like, they're all bought. And I've got egg on my face apparently because apparently I tried to demonstrate something. That's the thing I heard. It's quite funny. Doesn't matter.
I was impressed by that because not only did you buy subscribers, you actually bought Reddit. And you actually created a thread with a bunch of fake users in it and stuff too. So that was very impressive.
I can 100% say that this is true because James actually showed me his bank account and how much money he sent to Reddit to say like Reddit is now mine and I control it because this is what happens in the real world is where people buy a website. Yes, it happens.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah. I'm like the George Soros of Stona,
Exactly. And then we had a good bum.
Yeah, we did have a good bum after that, yeah. I have to say, one of the things that I did think was quite cool, even though if I am blowing my own horn a little bit, was the Vice News thing. That was pretty cool. I was quite because I love their North Korea documentaries. I was like, cool, they talk about Kim Jong-un and they talk about me.
I had I had a similar thing happen. I was like, what the hell is this? This was like, I don't know, 1 or 2 years ago. I don't know how long that was. Suddenly somebody sent me a link and they were like, dude, you should check out this link. And I'm like, I'm looking at it. Top 10 breweries in the Netherlands. It was from Business Insider. Apparently this is supposed to be a thing. I don't know. I never heard of it. Business Insider. So I'm checking it. Number 1 brewery. That's kind of cool. I'm scrolling the page. Number 2 brewery. Yeah, the Moersleutel. That's pretty. And suddenly I'm seeing my own goddamn face in this article. Like, what the fuck just happened? They linked to what was literally my first video ever. My first review ever from the Moersleutel. And it said, I kid you not, it said, beer expert Thomas opens. I'm like, dude, shit, this was my first review ever.
Literally the only time hashtag fake news is real.
Yes, exactly that. I was like, beer expert, go fuck yourself. I'm an idiot with a fucking hoodie. What's it called? Thingy. Reviewing beers on the internet. I'm not a beer expert. Go fuck off. But yeah, that was beautiful. That made my day.
It's pretty, all right, I gotta get out of here. Talking to all of you guys.
We'll see you, Mike.
Take care.
It was great seeing you, man. Love having you here.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Take care.
Yeah. But you have to remember, above everything else, we're all haters. And we're all foreign.
That's disgusting.
It's disgusting, isn't it?
It's disgusting, but that's an opinion. It's not in British stuff.
It's an opinion. I'm kind of waiting, by the way, because Harry said that he was going to join us in about 30 minutes, and that was 50 minutes ago.
Yeah, this comment. Harry from Bruno's. He's the other apex of our love triangle.
He is, and he's also the one that would Matt comment on with the weird background noise all the time.
Oh yeah.
You're one to talk, Thomas, because like your classic Thomas move, because you're saying Harry's like, I'll be on in 5 minutes, and he still isn't here. Thomas is always like, it's late and I'm going to bed, and he comments on it, and then like 3.5 hours later, he's still commenting on the fucking video, and it's like, dude, you literally every time you're like, yeah, I joined, but I'm going to bed, and then like 9 hours later.
You know what the lovely thing is? I was rewatching the Nerd Sense live stream, and at some point Keith was like, "Where's Thomas? He hasn't commented that he's going to bed yet." I was fucking asleep. I was asleep. I was asleep for the first time ever. I'm not saying I'm an insomniac, but I have trouble going to bed. So I forced myself to go to bed at like 11, and then it's like 1:30 and I'm still awake and I'm just on my phone going like, yeah, whatever. So yeah, I try though. I really do. Katie, tell them I try.
He tries so much. Leave Thomas alone.
Thank you. Leave Chris Crocker alone.
Leave Freddie alone. Leave Thomas alone. Leave Brittany alone.
Actually, thank you.
I'm surprised you know about that, Thomas, because that's like.
Does he live under a rock?
You do realize that the internet for the last 20 years wasn't just an American thing, right?
Global.
The internet isn't global.
Yeah, but Thomas, you never know, because in the Netherlands they don't even take fucking Visa.
This is true, though. Oh God, you were so pissed off. He was so pissed off.
I was fucking annoyed at that. I was like, It's like Germany. I still remember that in Germany, I want to pay by card. Oh, this is Germany. I'm like, yes, one of the most advanced nations in the world, and you don't take fucking card.
I know. I told you before. I dated a woman from Germany for a while, and I remember specifically saying, "I'm going to take you out to dinner here and here and there, and that's going to be fun." I needed to ask, can I pay with a card? Is it possible to pay without cash? Germany is weird. The entire COVID situation has really literally changed Germany because people pay cash there everywhere. Yeah. They hate cards, but because of the entire, pay without contact and everything, Germany had to reinvent itself in the last 9 to 10 months.
Yeah.
Into a cashless society, and they're all freaking out about it.
And they're going back into lockdown. They're going back into lockdown as well, aren't they? They're locking down over Christmas.
They're going hardcore.
Tell an American they can't pay cash and they will throw their mask at you. That has happened to me.
It's unbelievable. Is that not because there's about 30% of Americans think that credit cards are a conspiracy?
Yeah, I'm a retail manager in a mall in New Jersey, so I get the best of people at this time, if you're wondering. But even just asking them to keep their masks above their nose is like a threat to their rights as a citizen, I guess.
Well, that's just dumb.
Katie,
you know,
Katie, I don't. You're talking on deaf ears right now, because you have to realize everybody but me, you, and Keith. When you say I work, fair enough. At a retail store, that sucks. In a mall, even worse. In Jersey, they don't know what in Jersey means. None of them understand what the phrase "in New Jersey" means.
It's worse. Just picture the worst you can think of, and then amplify it.
Like, I work a retail job in a mall in a fucking middle of a war zone, but that's normal society. It's not like that's just how it is.
Katie,
you know,
Katie,
like literally.
Yeah.
So I work in New Jersey. Let me one more time. I know I bogart everything, but like you're talking about a state where if you order a breakfast sandwich with a specific phrase, you'll get in a fist fight.
You will. We were talking about that today.
That's not a joke. If you're in North Jersey and you go, "Can I get a pork roll, egg, and cheese?" They'll throw you out.
Why?
And if you're in South,
I would never say that though, Matt. Just to be clear.
And no, I would, because that's real. It's the correct way to say it.
Taylor ham.
No, it's not. Taylor ham doesn't exist. And fucking like,
I guess you're from Central Jersey. Then.
If you go from Central to South Jersey, and if you say, "Can I get a Taylor ham?" Taylor ham, egg, and cheese, which is the same fucking thing. They will punch you in the fucking mouth.
Katie,
why would you bother when What's
happening?
Can I have
everyone's talking. Please.
Everybody, for a moment. James,
I was just going to say, why bother when you can just go to Wendy's? They've got that Baconator thing. I mean,
you know what the best part about it is, Katie, is that like a Friday. I had to take Lisa to the hospital. He had like a little baby scare.
Oh God.
And, yeah, everything's fine, but
okay.
but like we're sitting there and like we're waiting for a long time. And we get and oddly enough, we had COVID like less than 28 days ago. So they gave us a private room and all this fancy shit because we had COVID. So it was bonus time.
Yeah.
And like we're sitting there, and after a while I got bored and I started, just looking around, and I grabbed the menu. They had like a menu, because when you're in a hospital giving birth, sometimes you're there for days. So they have like the menu is crazy. Like crazy. It was awesome. It was like, it wasn't, if you wanted an omelet, it wasn't an omelet. It was farm fresh omelet.
Oh,
like organic eggs, organic this, organic that. But in the breakfast, the first thing on the list, pork roll, egg, and cheese sandwich. Like that.
Wow.
I
feel like that wrong.
In a hospital though, where it's like everything's like healthy and good. It's like the beef isn't just beef. It's like ground, like grass fed, free range beef, and then breakfast. It's like, do you want
pork roll, egg, and cheese?
Yeah, processed pasteurized ham product and cheese.
Sock meat.
Yeah. Yeah, it was awesome.
Fantastic. Oh, but I'm glad to hear that everything worked out fine though, because I heard about that in the other live stream. Yeah, I'm glad everything was okay. I mean, I'm assuming Liesel's home right now, right?
Yeah, she's in the bedroom right now. Yeah.
Okay, cool. That's good, man. I'm just, No, I heard about that in the other live stream, and my first instinct was like, because you had to go to like a hospital during COVID.
In the United States.
New Jersey.
In Jersey.
In Jersey.
Everybody walking around with khakis.
No, it was a really actually was an interesting and cool experience because
Thomas thinks New Jersey is Massachusetts.
I love it.
It was a really cool and interesting thing because we actually, we got to do like a kind of a test run for the pregnancy because we picked the place, so you pick your doctor and all that kind of stuff here, and like they went and met us, like the nurse met us, and it took us forever to get to where we needed to go, and I didn't think anything of it. I was like, okay, it's this far away. No, like where we were standing, we were only like maybe 10 feet away where we needed to go. But since we had COVID within the previous month, they like literally walked us down these hallways no one ever walks down to get to the room, so they don't expose other people to us and stuff like that, which is actually a good thing. You know what I mean? If you think about it, you know what I mean? To do stuff like that. So it ended up being a positive experience. Let's put it that way.
Okay. In the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only, the headphones.
Princess Leia.
Those look like Oliver Tree headphones.
Katie, I just really needed to quickly comment, though. I work in retail myself as well. I'm a little bit scared right now because there's a good chance the stores are going to be closed in 2 days here. I work in retail myself. I work in retail in a area of the country that is both completely like geriatric, old, and farmers. So basically, half of my day is 85-year-olds walking in with their strollers.
Oh my God.
Yeah, without a mask. And after 5 minutes, they're going, "Oh, dearie, I forgot to wear my mask. I shall quickly put it on, shall I?" And then under their nose, "Go fuck off."
Fuck. That's...
Fuck. Yeah.
Oh God. Yeah. I work in like so to give it, to give like context, New Jersey is like known for its like indoor shopping malls and being super overpopulated in a really small amount of space.
It's the most densely populated state per square foot.
Okay.
Which is like I don't know what that is in centimeters, but
per capita, it's
Do you know how many stone New Jersey weighs, or how many pigeons per square?
Oh my God!
What is that in kilograms?
How many pigeons per square inch do they travel? I don't know. Whatever.
Not
all I know is, Katie, you know what? You and I, Billy Connolly. He's a famous Scottish comedian. Billy Connolly once said something, and you can vibe to this. I know. Fuck off doesn't just mean go away. Fuck off means fuck off.
Fuck off, literally. I experience New Jersey middle-aged women on a regular basis, and they're terrifying. Specifically, New Jersey middle-aged white women from suburban areas who
fuck them.
Yeah, fuck them. I had somebody. I was like, "Hey, just before you come in, like I work at I think they have one. They have them all over. Lush Cosmetics. Lush, like it's big in the UK.
Yeah.
They're the generation that taught us what being polite and considerate is, right? That's like they taught us manners, and they're the ones walking in with their strollers. While I'm helping someone, they're just gonna literally stand in front of me while I'm helping somebody and go like, "Where are the batteries?"
They yell. They're just like, "I don't care about what you're saying. I'm just going to say what I need to say."
Not even good morning, not even a good afternoon. Just the really good. Where are they? I'm still looking.
My favorite thing is,
you know what the big ones are for, right? Craig knows what the big ones are for.
My favorite thing is, "Hey, can I help you find anything?" Or like, "Hi, how are you?" They go, "Just looking." And I'm like, "All right, goodbye." But first, I just need to make sure your nose is under your mask. Like, you just have to have your nose in your mask while you're in our shop. And they're like, "But how am I going to smell anything?" Because we sell like body products and like bath bombs and shit like that. And they're like, Yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah.
it's just people yelling at me and telling me I'm a bitch every day for the most part.
Yeah.
So
Hill Farm.
Keith,
Oh, Anna.
put your hand closer to the light.
Anna. It's Anna.
it's Anna from
I'm
Hill
just-
Farmstead.
Yeah.
Anna,
I'm
put
wondering
your
about-
mask on. Yeah, bitch.
Exactly. Hannah, Karen. In the
That's
meantime,
like the next
Has
Hill
everybody-
Farm there.
has everyone noticed how there is, by the way, right now, literally no background noise with Harry?
I know, it's crazy.
How weird is that?
The ghost is at bay.
Shall I make something happen?
No, but are you sure
You
you
should
have?
say the special words. you know them. I know you know them.
I just need to start making
The
it.
fact that he's online means that he has power. Otherwise, I would have thought like he has no electricity right now.
Oh, we get it now and again down here. Just at night.
How have you been, brother?
Yeah, all good, all good. Kind of double
Back on
cupping as Craig would. And got a Baltic water from Pajala on at the go, which I've had on the go for the past like 3 hours. It's been a bit busy. But then also got a bit of Anderson's.
Hello.
Oh, from Estonia.
Yeah.
Their beers, I had their Scotch ale the other day. It was pretty good. It's called Duncan.
This is a bit of a weird one. It's a sour and salty beer, it says, as it goes, with tomato and basil. It tastes like margarita pizza.
I want
It's
it.
awesome. Yeah, it's awesome.
Sorry, Katie. You weren't talking to Keith. Sorry. Never mind.
No.
We can still see you, Thomas. Lower. Keep going. Keep going.
Sorry, Katie. I couldn't resist. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Like, honestly, I understand. It's hard to tell sometimes.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm in a giddy.
No, don't.
Thomas is just projecting his feelings.
I'm disgusting, so don't worry.
You said you were clean. This house is clean.
You can be disgusting on the inside, Thomas, and be clean on the outside.
Thomas is only disgusting in one place.
Oh, you would know.
Yeah.
I want to find out.
We did have James. We did have an interesting weekend, didn't we?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you were.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I
Yeah.
bet.
Oh yeah.
Tell us more.
No, I will in a private chat at some point.
Is there like a secret, like hidden away video somewhere that we need to find? Like
I would
link
love
only?
to find it. Give me the paper.
No, it was, so I thought something was happening outside, but it was happening upstairs. I was like, oh.
Yeah, not in a good way.
Did you talk about Sean from Unit 2?
No.
What the?
Oh, Keith knows what's going on. He's enlightening her.
Yeah.
Look at that face.
I just had some hair in my mouth.
Oh,
Because what?
It's vague enough to be like whatever. So it's just. Yeah.
Hi,
Matt.
gentlemen. How's it
Hi.
going?
Hi, Delphine.
what is that? That is hot.
Is that who farted?
Hot and ready.
Oh, Huffy Huff Huff.
And it's hot probs.
I got a lot of those.
But I picked this up at Bottle King in Mansfield over there. And honestly, Keith, it's a 5.6% hoof-hearted beer. And it's really good. And it was $13.99.
For a 4-pack?
Yeah. That's what I mean. Keith had to ask that because typically their beers are like $13 a fucking can. It's really good. Like peachy melon vibes with like little green grassy notes. It's really
That's
fun.
my favorite kind of anything, Matt. So thanks. See, that sounds like summer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They had more at that at the Bottle King there by ShopRite in downtown Hackstown. It's
Cool.
really good. Yeah.
Where was that one place you went where you found the 21st Amendment? Where was that place?
Oh, Oh God, what's it called? I forget the name of it. It's what's this? Katie, you'll know. You know when you're going to Hackathon from Hope, and then you go down whatever that road is, the road that fucking the Land of Make Believe's on.
Yeah, it's like
and then you get to the end of that and you make a left, and then on the right there's this little mom and pop little shit. Fucking
it's Nikens.
Yeah, Nikens. That's where I found it. Nikens.
That's so cool. I didn't know they sold beer. My dad just goes there for meat sticks.
That's what I'm talking about. But you have to go, like, they have that, like, if you go to the back of Nikens, they have a cooler with milk and shit in it. You have to physically go in the door that you don't think you're allowed to go in. And you go in there, and there's racks and racks of beer haphazardly strewn everywhere.
Like at Wine Country in Hope. There's no rhyme or reason.
No, it makes that place look like the hot Taj Mahal. Like, it's crazy. No,
Matt,
like,
is that the thing where you with the barley wine, the cans that you?
Yeah. Like,
is that thing, right?
Yep. When I'm walking through, so they basically have 4 aisles. They have, when you walk in, you can go straight towards the back, and they have racks along the whole outside. And then if you walk straight, then there's 1, 2, 3 aisles. If I stand straight with the arms at my side and walk down the aisle, I'm like rubbing against the.
Oh my God!
Yeah, it's totally. If you have claustrophobia, you're gonna freak out if you go in.
Yeah.
And then you're in a cooler too, so it's like whirring and all kind. And there's no good light. It's dark.
So what you're saying is it's a full body experience, and I need to do it. Okay.
There's so much like random shit in there. Like they had I could have taken a video with like 19 other beers. Like I'm pretty sure they have like a fucking like a Lord Hobo beer from like 9 years ago. You know what I mean? Like it's like they just it's crazy in there. And I'm pretty sure if you fucking dig,
I'm looking at the video right now, Matt.
If you dig. If you were to go in there and dig in that place, you would find some like ultra gems.
Wow, that's some old cores going on there. Holy fuck.
Yeah.
So small.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's awesome.
Wow.
I saw that video.
That's sequence.
I know, exactly. I saw that video and I was like, this is not real. This is just how, though.
Ooh.
That's Jersey, though, man. Like, you can go into like a little, it's like basically a corner store.
That's where we're going to Nikens.
Yeah, and it's just got random weird shit strewn around there.
So the way those shelves look, and based on where that 21st Amendment is, do they stack things in front of other things? Like, is there a bunch of different stuff behind everything?
Dude, oh yeah, without a doubt.
Yeah,
and like not just that, like in the furthest wall away from where you are, there's like cardboard boxes just where they just dumped cans and like they basically took like singles or loosies and just chuck them into a pile to where it's just like mayhem. It's like it's insane.
Thomas is letting the hair out.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
He's having a supermodel moment. It's fine.
You're distracting.
Wow, your hair is so shiny.
Shiny. That's what that guy.
So voluminous. Sorry.
Well, anyway, no, don't. We were talking about Matt and awesome beer finds. That's way more important.
Yeah.
Sorry, Matt. I was so distracted.
I have this effect on women. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's not just women.
Is that Keith on there?
Keith is here for it.
It's not just women.
Oh, on the can. Oh no. Okay.
What about it?
She's got no moustache.
What about it?
On the can. No, I thought it's like Keith's hair.
Oh.
It kind of looks like Keith's hair.
Yeah, he's got the same gray thing I got.
Oh yeah, no. Oh wait, yeah, I'll show.
Except yours is on the other side. Mine's on this side.
Wow.
I got the Maxwell Sheffield going on.
We love it.
I'm going for the man bun.
Yeah.
He won't let me do. I keep putting his hair in a ponytail and a bun, and he's like, "Fuck this! I don't like it."
That's because
that's bullshit. Because you know what Keith literally told me the other day. He said,
"Tell me."
I can't wait to put it into like a ponytail and everything.
No,
he wants it to be out of his ass like mine.
No, that's the thing. She puts it in a bun on top.
No,
so like all back. This hair is like down.
It's half up, half down. It's a look.
No. Go for the full. Go put everything together into a man.
Yeah. It's not long enough yet. It's not long enough yet.
No, but go for it because he'll finally not look like Ron Jeremy, and that stigma can finally leave.
I see Wayne Coyne. What's he
from? Give it time.
Wayne Coyne. Wayne Coyne from the Flaming Lips.
Who?
Oh, hold on.
The what?
The Flaming Lips.
I'm sending something through. Keith can share this with you. Mike sent me something about. God damn it, stupid laptop. This is what Mike sent me. This is. Jesus, stupid laptop. Come on.
Wait, where are you sending it?
I'm sending it to the group chat that we have. This is something that Mike shared with me because this is Broken Matt Hardy, which is basically Keith.
I'm still on Flaming Lips, to be fair.
Hold on. Cute. I'm trying to block the light.
This is because earlier on we were talking about Broken Matt Hardy, and everybody was like, "Who is that?" This is Broken Matt Hardy, and according to Mike, this is Keith. And you know what? He's right.
Hellboy.
He looks like a wrestler.
He is a wrestler. Could you please share this with me somehow? Could you share this with? Because I'm on my laptop.
I like the eyeliner too. It's like an excellent flourish.
That's amazing.
Right?
He looks like a magician.
I have to go.
Vanessa says, "Oh, she means hi." I'm sorry. She says, "Hairstyle chit chat." Okay, well, guys,
I drove.
Let's talk about hairstyle. Does anybody? Because I mean, if you look at Harry, he's got some nice flowing locks. Talk about your daily hair routine with us. Please do.
Get up, wash it, go to work. That's it. There's no routine. I use a shower, and yeah, that's it.
Shampoo?
Water.
Yeah, shampoo, but yeah, that's it. No.
Shampoo.
No.
What's that?
What's that? Yeah.
What's going on?
That's it.
What's that conditioner? What's that?
What's that?
This is I don't get that because why would you use? Okay,
I'm
Katie.
distraught right now.
Katie, how many products do you use in your hair?
3.
Yeah.
I wash my hair with shampoo. So I work.
You like this, right?
I love it.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Zero products.
I hate you very much.
Stop using products. You don't need products. You're told that you need products, but you don't need products.
So
I
use a shampoo, conditioner, and a leave-in conditioner, and that's all I use.
No, you don't. But you don't need any of that. You don't. But you're told that you have to.
My hair's so dry.
No, but they're going to tell you that you need that because otherwise they can't make money off of it.
I'm the one who tells people they need it. So
I know. That's why I'm pushing your buttons. Wait, Vanessa is chiming in on the hair product stuff.
There you go. Thank you, Vanessa. You're absolutely correct.
You'd love Vanessa, by the way.
You need some additional moisture because the shampoo clarifies your hair and pulls oil.
But if you don't use shampoo, then you don't need conditioner.
No, if you use a co-wash, you don't have to do either.
Exactly. So
this
is just an argument to not use anything.
Let's talk about co-washing.
Here's a more important subject here. I'm sorry, Harry, but this is something that for the 5 men in this.
Can I just you're about to turn this live stream into like a Lush demonstration.
We are.
I can go get my products. I can show you what to do with them.
I'm gonna take it back.
From Lush. They're shitty.
How do you treat your beards?
Well,
I don't. What you do, Keith.
I get an Iraqi man to take care of it.
There you go.
Oh, James is still here.
James looks like he's like masturbating and he doesn't realize the camera's on.
He kind of does, doesn't he?
This is just my natural position. This is literally how I sit on all the live streams.
This is
What,
true.
wanking?
This is very true.
Yeah, we're having a chug, you know.
And whenever the computer screen goes up, we know what's going on.
It's that computer says yes.
Yeah. When you can
I
see
mean, he's
half
watching a
his
bit of Ron
face,
Jeremy,
you
so.
know. Yeah, it's like
Mm.
Yeah.
But
like,
seriously,
I did have a man bun one day, and those were some pretty awful days. I had like there, and then pulled back at and it was terrible. It was awful.
right.
Is that when you
my
became
hair
a
goes-
skinhead?
I became a skinhead at the start of this year because I predicted COVID, and I thought I'll never be able to get a haircut again. And yeah, no, it was just because I was getting a budget haircut.
Yeah, if I let my hair just grow, it doesn't go long and down.
It
goes
It is beautiful.
up and out.
So
It goes.
It becomes like it becomes like a proper crow. I love it. I always get sad when you
It's
mutilate
pretty,
yourself.
Maybe it could become like Bob Ross
I've
one
done
day.
it once. I think I got away with it. So yeah.
I'm gonna have to, because you're talking about your hair. I'm gonna have to zoom in on your hair right now. Could you come a little bit closer, please?
It's on the way. It's getting there. It's getting there.
Yeah.
It will just
I
go
like it.
up and out.
Oh, I wish it was your hands right now.
It goes proper 70s. So and this
Poof.
is getting like
Not poof. Sorry.
it's not
Oh,
fat. This is not cheap fat. It's just hair.
yeah.
I like to say it. Anyway.
Do you,
But yeah,
this is
it's
an
when I have a
this is
shave. I
like-
think, fuck, you're fat. You got a fat face. So.
Do you use beard oil or anything?
No, it's all natural.
Yeah.
I can't, you know,
She's
Because
bringing
like
up
for
the-
the yeah.
it's clean.
she's bringing
There's
them
no
out.
sparrows in it. You know, that kind of thing.
She's yeah.
Oh Jesus, we did it, guys. We fucked up. We fucked
I
up.
told
we
you. I told you.
We need to end this live stream
I
now.
know.
Oh, God,
They're
no.
wet. I just used them. But give me a sec.
I told you. I told you.
So
You asked?
anyway, everybody, welcome to this Lush demonstration of hair products for women.
For anybody, we are not gendered, Thomas.
Ooh, you're on point. You're on point, Katie.
Bro, that's what it is.
Yeah.
You got hair?
What's
You
that?
got hair? You can use it. When people come in and they're like, do you have anything for men? I'm like, well, do they have bodies?
No.
No, I don't have a
Do
body.
they need to
Actually,
get clean? Cool.
this is not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thomas barely has a body at like what? How tall are you? 3'7"?
He's. I'm sorry. I just snorted. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
Wait,
Just the
should
right
I,
height.
should I
Welcome to the shit show, guys. It's fine.
four out of 5 people in the stream will get this right now, guys? Should I pull a Simon and go shirtless?
Yes.
Have you got any?
No.
Have you got any?
No.
Have you got any? Have you got any crisps?
No, I don't have any crisps. That's the problem.
Have you
Then
got
it's
some,
kind
like,
of pointless then.
got some shit beer you can drink?
That I do.
Yeah.
Good.
Craig.
Go shirtless.
Craig.
How many thumbs up have we got?
I have
How many thumbs up
no-
have we got?
Oh, that's. I need to give us the I need to give us the customary dislike. Wait a second.
I doubt I have any thumbs up. Let me just quickly check. There's 7 people watching.
You've got a thumbs down, and someone beat me to it. I bet you that's fucking Douglas again.
Bollock. That's my
Holy
that's my
shit,
middle
was that-
name. So,
How the hell did I
That's my
get
middle
8
name.
thumbs up for this?
Me.
well,
'Cause I'm here.
This is true. Yeah, you know, but
people make
even in silence,
people
Matt
make
carries the
mistakes.
stream.
No one's perfect. You know.
I guess. Well, the thing that we've had. I'm just annoyed at Douglas now.
Douglas probably gave this a fucking thumbs down. He always does.
He's not Belgian.
My screen shows I was. Oh wow, you were the 9 thumbs up.
He doesn't like it with all the foreign people on it, innit?
Mm.
It's not illegal.
In
It's
it.
illegal.
It's not. It's not in British. No.
I see Keith and Katie going like, "What the hell is going on here right now?"
No, I like it.
It's because they is foreign, innit?
He's he's talking about something, isn't it?
It sells Yanks over there, isn't it? It sells Yanks.
This is a nice brewery.
It's a big seller. They're not from the continent, isn't it?
It's true.
You know, Belgian, ain't it?
In the back of my head for the rest of ever, I'm going to be hearing in it.
From London. It's from London. It's a top class brewery from London.
The song to go to bed in it.
No, the worst one. Katie?
Yeah.
Katie, give it like a few more streams, and you're not going. You'll stop saying British, and it's going to be British.
British.
No, wait. Kirsty, can we get you to say one thing? Can we get you to say one thing?
Sure.
And you have to try and copy the voice as well.
Oh fuck.
It's a Belgian beer from a Belgian brewery.
Oh dear God!
What?
It's a Belgian beer from a Belgian brewery.
I can't do that.
It's
more of an I can, but I refuse.
My recent review, I had a play on words introducing the beer.
What were you saying? What were you saying, Craig? What?
I had a little play on words. I said it's a beer from a local brewery.
It does start to get a bit of a habit.
but I didn't realise, and then I was like, oh, shit, I was taking a piss then. The thing is, it's just funny. It's not a piss take. It's just funny.
You're just saying brewery. You're just saying
it's just funny.
Brewery weirdly.
Yeah, but that's
you're pronouncing it.
It's a brewery. A brewery.
You're just saying
a brewery.
saying the wrong word.
It's a Belgian brewery.
Yeah, you get there.
Don't do it, a Belgian brewery.
How is it though? How is it really, guys? Seriously, look, right, it's really, if you really start thinking about that, how is it that every time we do a live stream and the British guys come on, this is where it all ends up, right? We're talking about
like we do.
It's all starting to go downhill, isn't it?
You can't do this
We don't
one.
take this very often.
Because he's foreign, isn't it?
Twat.
He's from England. It's fine.
It's the thing. It's just the thing that's I still don't know why it cracks me up so much, but it's just whenever Harry types in my things FORRIN, it fucking creases me. It really does.
Wait.
FORRIN. Foreign. I don't know why it just cracks.
So, Katie, really, no, but Katie, really, if you start thinking about it, really, from a certain point of view, you're foreign, really, aren't you?
You're sounding like fucking Russell Brand now. Jesus Christ.
I'm sexier than I'm fucking sexier than Russell fucking Brand is, really.
But you're starting to
look at the hair. I'm far more
the hair is better.
You just need a pair of skinny jeans and like a white shirt and black tie, and there you go.
Yeah, but it takes a lot more hair product for that, so.
Yeah, I don't need hair product, really. I am hair product.
You are hair product? Yeah.
The next thing you'll be going on Question Time and making a tit of yourself.
True story.
Yeah. Then we'll have to take you to court for defamation of character.
I'll just turn up. That's fine.
Right.
Specialist making a tit of myself. Yeah.
So, Harry, how pissed are you? How pissed are you right now?
Not very.
That's a shame, mate.
I need about 9 more ales.
I'm getting nice and merry and cozy and.
He's merry.
Yeah.
Craig, you're a delight.
Aww.
Good. I'm in a nice zone at the moment.
He's mine, bitch.
Whatever. Form it cute.
Whatever.
I think, yeah. Don't mess with the Scots, but
Belgian brew.
It's not how you spell it.
I said it.
It's not how you say it.
You typed it wrong. You typed it wrong because you need to type Belgian brewery.
You need to replace the G's with J's and then the L's and the R's with W's.
Yeah, it's definitely a lisp there, isn't it? It's like it reminds me of the Only Fools and Horses quieing. It's got that kind of or like a Chris Eubank type lisp. It's one of them two.
James,
I can't quite work it out.
You're Scottish, right?
Yeah.
Wait.
All right, I was like, is he Irish or Scottish? I can't. I'm not sure, but
as long as you don't say Brit, it's okay.
I'm very aware that you're not British. Don't worry.
He's English. He's a Northern Englishman.
He's an Englishman that loves his bitters.
I should have known. He sounds like David Tennant. It's fine.
David Tennant.
He loves bitters and milds.
I can't even understand Scottish kin, right?
I just love bitters and bums. Yeah.
Katie,
we know that.
Katie, you got to ask him about the Iron Brew.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
When it comes
to yeah, but the ironic thing is, for me, when it comes to the English, the darker the better.
No.
Yeah.
Never mind.
The spouts and the porters. There we go.
Dark bitters.
Dark bitters. I actually, oddly enough, I had my first mild the other day, and I think it's only the second mild I've ever reviewed in 2,500 reviews. I was surprised at how much like a German Dunkel it was. I was like, I had like an epiphany. But I only
it doesn't taste German at all. It's British.
That's good.
Did it hurt, James?
I bet it was a Swedish brewery. It was a Swedish brewery. It was an English beer from a Swedish brewery.
A Swedish brewery.
No, we chased off Matt. He's gone.
No.
We could.
Someone is brewing British beer. Fancy that.
What the hell? What?
No, but it's English. Harry, it's English beer from Cornwall, isn't it?
I don't know. There's foreign beers from foreign brewers.
It's English beer from Cornwall, isn't it?
Oh my god!
Guys, just so you know.
Oh,
Harry. James, Harry, I have to be honest. Right now, I'm not sure if Katie is laughing with you or at you.
It's definitely with. I grew up watching so much like. Okay, so British television. So yeah. I don't know. I enjoy it.
No, really, because if you were like watching British television where you were growing up, you'd be speaking a lot more like this, like right now, wouldn't you?
I would definitely be speaking like that. I don't know.
So right now, why aren't you then? Come on.
But again.
Pop out your English in the British, will you? Because really, this is just not really ridiculous.
It's just all fish and chips and what have you. I don't know.
The one if you're into that sort, if you're into that,
and what have you.
Harry and
Did you just call me a boss?
Yeah,
you're over. Fuck you. That's it. They're like, you're dead to me. It's fine. I'm sorry. I watched.
Do you like?
There's no.
Do you like Ruby Murray? Do you like Ruby Murray's? Do you like Ruby Murray's?
What?
Totally.
Do you like Ruby Murray?
Whatever you say.
Murray.
Yeah.
Ruby
absolutely.
Murray.
Anyway, guys, I do think basically Adam does have a good point. Like, we should stop poking bears or weasels and see if there's anything else we can talk about. That is because there's better things and better topics to talk about, I think. So,
I got a subject.
Go for it, please.
Who here is going to do an end of top 10 beer list? Or their favorites? Who's going to do that?
Yeah, I was thinking to do beers of the year this year.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Harry?
Yeah, I was going to do. Well, I was hoping that everyone would be interested in doing like a golden pints like we normally do, which is where I'm using golden pints, but I don't know. I don't know if anyone else is down for it.
I don't like the imperial measurement system. Fuck off.
Fine.
It has to be called. I demand it be called the golden half liter.
I appreciate that, and I second.
I only like drinking beer by the 568 mils, please.
Huh?
I only like drinking beer by the 568 mils.
That's not a real measurement.
A British pint.
From a Belgian brewery, but anyway, sorry.
Belgian brewery.
Brewery.
I think we spent 20 minutes saying Belgian brewery.
She's starting to get the W's now as well.
It just kind of dawned on me that every British person,
quote unquote British person,
like they're like fuck your imperial units. But if I said let's go down to the pub and get some milliliters, you'd crack me across the face with a cricket bat.
Yeah,
you'd say pint. So like, how does that math work? You know what I mean?
Because you're going to argue about the pint measurement.
Pints are okay, but everything else sucks.
But what the fuck is a quart? What the fuck is a
better than your
quart?
pints because they're more.
Quart?
What's a quart? You get it from a Chinese restaurant.
It's 2 pints.
God damn it!
Or no, is it
4 cups.
Is it 4 pints?
So it's 940. So it's 946 milliliters.
Milliliters, man.
A quart is 4 cups, and then a gallon is 8.
You do realize, by the way, that you guys also keep referring to a liquid as gas, right?
Yeah.
Why? Why? Whatever gave you the idea? This is a liquid. This is a liquid. Let's refer to it as a gas.
The other thing that pisses me off.
Aluminum.
Aluminium. Why are you adding the extra I? Why?
What the hell is an aluminum falcon?
I've been meaning to ask this question.
I don't know. Literally, when I was teaching the Swedish kids, I said to them, right, we're learning chemistry now. Serious point. If any of you call it aluminum, I will send you on holiday to Pyongyang. It's like,
oh my God.
It's like, I actually said that.
Aluminium.
Yeah, aluminium. It's like aluminium.
It's not aluminum. There's no extra I.
Aluminium.
But it's like, why is that the only one that changed? It's like, for fuck's sake.
I mean, the other thing, like, I'm watching these cooking videos on YouTube, and there's this like 3 tablespoons of butter. Nobody uses a tablespoon to measure butter. Nobody. Nobody does that.
On our butter.
Yeah.
Our butter says like here for a tablespoon.
Yep. Our sticks have markings for tablespoons and
fantastic. We have grams.
I used to be a baker, so my brain is like wired for tablespoons now.
You know, grams is for weed, not for butter, brother.
Yeah, why do you think the Dutch people are happy?
You're not happy.
Because this is true. I concede to your point. This is true. But other than that, generic Dutch people. We're happy because we have grams, okay? We don't work in Nickelbacks.
Grams. Yeah. You know what the grams is used for. But yeah.
No.
Terrible medicines, yeah.
You're pushing.
Oh, to answer Adam's question, I don't think so. I think most elements were characterized by the Germans. The international language of science was always German, and then Germany was naughty. So yeah. So that's literally it. Yeah. It's always quite fun when you go back and read some of the old Mercury papers. Like we had at uni, we had 2 German lecturers who taught us forensic chemistry. One of them loved mercury, the other one loved arsenic. All the old papers were in German. It was good. It was good practice. Yeah. Yeah. That's the noise I like to hear you make, Thomas. That means it's bed and bum time soon.
Ooh.
There you go.
So yeah, when Thomas and I come to visit, we're sharing a bed. Is that okay?
Thank God. You guys can stay here, honestly.
Oh, that'd be fun.
James, I've got a question for you though. Are we going to shag now, or are we going to shag later?
Shag him.
Is that are you doing the Connery, Sean Connery?
Oh no, I'm actually, you know, Sean, I really do need to say this about Sean. Sean, I knew Sean back in the day, like quite a few years ago. He's a great guy, right? He could be a bit messy. At one point, I went over to his place and I walked in and I saw these planks and books and knickknacks and, you know, everything all across the floor. And I looked at him and I said, Sean, what happened? And he said, my books fell off my wall. I can only blame myself.
It honestly sounds like my apartment, so. But yeah, I blame my cat.
That's a horrible joke. So, but anyway, I came over. I came over because Sorry, what?
I knew that was a setup for a joke. I just didn't realize it was going to be that bad.
No, it's horrible. It's horrible. I love it. It's I hate it, but you know, it's all I got.
Thomas, have you got a bushy back garden?
What?
Have you got a bushy back garden? I was going to bring a tent.
Oh God. I don't dare to go here. I don't dare to go there, Craig. I don't.
If you've not got enough room, then I'll camp out in the garden.
Yeah, but you're asking me about my bushy back garden.
The garden sounds like it's not the garden, so.
But that's the garden of, as they say, that's the Garden of Eden.
The Garden of Eden.
No, man, we should really do. By the way, yeah, I'm hoping. Keith, Katie, Matt, we're all joking a little about this, but depending on COVID and depending on my financial situation, I really do hope that
oh fuck, Matt, fight him! Oh my god, let's go. He's snorting.
Taco, fuck him up. Round one, fight.
That's awesome.
Fatality.
Now, Thomas, we had that conversation yesterday. I was
not in the bathroom.
I actually had a look.
Yeah.
For next summer, I think it went to May, so it was like the week before you go. You know, after that, you know, you couldn't book. But it was like, I was just out of curiosity. It was like it was 90 pound return from London to Amsterdam, which I thought was pretty good.
Look, man. Amsterdam has a straight train to Groningen, and Groningen is
that's what I asked you. Yeah,
and Groningen is like 30. James would know this. It's pretty easy to get from Groningen to Winschoten, where I live, and Groningen actually has a few nice craft beer pubs. I'm sorry, James, they were all closed when you were over. Otherwise, we could have gone. But yeah, and otherwise you can just hang out here, and we'll just have, we'll do some reviews. I've got spare beds and whatever, and we can shag up together as well. Sorry, what hairy back gardens and things.
Other option could be that, Craig, if you flew to Copenhagen, I can show you around, and then we can take the bus to Thomas's. That's the other thing.
Oh, that'd be all. I mean, everything for me is COVID-free situation. So whenever that is.
Exactly, that's the biggest thing, though, because like I said, if the situation allows both COVID and my finances, I would love to take up on James' offer and come over to the United States with him somewhere. What was it, June, July?
That would be awesome. That would be absolutely fantastic.
I mean, that's another
next year.
Another thing altogether.
In 2021, yeah.
No,
you were saying, Craig?
I'm literally saving for something at the moment anyway, while I can't spend loads of money going out and shit. So that and all that, and once this festive period is out of the way, and then I'll have more of an idea of what the hell's going on.
Same here, brother.
So what do you want? Oh, are you done, Craig? Oh,
yeah.
I was gonna say, so you guys think that the country that hasn't gotten its shit together in 10 months is going to get it together in the next 7?
No.
Well, the thing is, we're going to be We're going to be immunized anyway. You guys will still be fucked, so we can come in and just watch all of you guys just,
You're going to literally come in. You're going to
socialize.
And
We'll finally prove that socialized medicine works.
Yeah, no, but literally, we're gonna walk in, and after 10 days, we're gonna just look at you guys and say, "Screw you guys, I'm going
We're
home."
going home.
And honestly, like summertime is going to be interesting because basically two things are either going to happen. COVID's going to be a singular strain that runs its course, or it's going to be flu-like. So if it's a singular strain, then by summer with vaccinations, whatnot, everything will be relatively normal, or it'll be a cycle. So we'll figure out, you know.
Yeah, but that's exactly what happened with influenza, the flu. You know, after a while. And this is the people are going. I mean, I'm not one of those guys. I need to be very specific about this. Okay, I'm not one of those guys that says it's just the flu, because it's not just the flu. What we now know as the flu started as, you know, influenza.
Yeah, and it was foreign. It was from Spain, innit? It's from the continent.
Oh, innit?
It was from a continent.
Yeah, from the continent. Look, what I'm saying is, at some point, long story short.
Oh, it's a fucking thing, isn't it?
He said, "Isn't it?"
Oh, sorry.
I need to go through some of the comments. By the way, aluminium thing wasn't discoverer of the element American.
German.
Wait,
the first record was in Greece.
You know, fuck you, James. You know way too much shite.
I just checked. No, when he asked that question, I knew it was German, and I looked it up, and it was.
From the Dark Ages.
I mean, when both of you guys come over, the only suggestion I have for you when you come over is make sure you pack your binoculars so you can do
binoculars.
I've got some Leica. Yeah. So
I like this one. The stick and cubs measurement are just left over from the Dark Ages, and the rest of the world actually left the Dark Ages.
Yeah.
I hear that.
Just Google the first person to produce aluminium as sheet metal. Germans could only produce it as a powder. Was a Yank and a Frenchman.
Ooh,
are you yanking a Frenchman?
Is that like the Yank and a Frenchman didn't make aluminum and they walked into a bar? Is that kind of a joke?
I don't know.
It's from a different continent, isn't it?
Well, Yank's a Yank at the end of the day.
You're not wrong.
But they're not Belgian.
It's not Belgian brewery.
Yeah, they're not Belgian.
It's not Belgian brewery.
That was good. That was good right there.
Yeah, man. Come on, Craig. James, are you hearing this? One of us. One of us.
One of us. Yeah.
Oh dear God.
Yeah, but no, like Paul, Paul was keen for us to go to the forest as well.
No, he just wants me to shoot shit.
I'll go to the forest.
Yeah, one thing I want to do in America is do a little bit of axe throwing, because we can't throw axes. Yeah,
but that's because people who are drinking shouldn't be throwing axes. But we have no sort of self
worth.
Yeah. Or
I also want one thing.
I have a degree in
I'm sorry, that was harsh. I'm sorry.
No, one thing I want to do as well is I heard that I'd like to have a go. One of my old colleagues told me I used to be a very good shot with a rifle. And one of my colleagues was telling me that in the States, you've obviously got all these ranges, but there's places you can go and have a go at all the old Second World War weapons. I'd love to have a go at the Car 98 and the M1 Garand and stuff. I'd love to have a go at those. And
let's put it this way: we could just do that in my backyard. Brother.
Literally, Matt. I was gonna say, I'm like, we've got my dad rents property to the Hunt Club of Warren County.
I could scare up a Garand. I could scare up probably a Mozzie Nugget. I could scare up a couple of really cool old rifles. So.
No, I'd be cool. I'd love to have a go. Yeah, there's you know, the old Mossa and Nagant and things, the White Death's gun. I think that would be quite cool. Yeah. Because
James, getting back to the axe throwing, I'm sure Paul's 9-year-old kids could show you how to.
Oh yeah, she had her. Like Paul's daughter's got a favourite axe, hasn't she? Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, I know. Mental.
Sorry.
She's out there.
My biggest question really though is, where do I go to shoot shoot with an Apache helicopter? Because I'm assuming that's like day-to-day life.
You need to talk to FPS Russia about that. Do you remember that guy, FPS Russia?
No. Who?
There was a channel. There used to be a channel on YouTube called FPS Russia, and it was this American dude from like Montana or something. And he used to just, like, I don't know how he used to get all these weapons, like field guns and shit, and he used to just blow the fuck out of things. And then apparently, he got raided by like one of the, which one is it? The ETF or something? He got raided by one of the Homeland Security things in the States, FPS Russia.
Yeah, ATF. It's alcohol, tobacco, and firearms.
Yeah, that's it.
What kind of goddamn country puts alcohol, tobacco, and firearms in the same group?
America. Motherfucker. That's who.
We're talking about alcohol, tobacco, and people are like, that's throwing guns as well.
Yeah, I'll put this in the. There's the link to his Wikipedia page, FPS Russia.
How the hell?
And here's you guys watching can have it as well.
Has Harry been holding that up for like the last 3 minutes?
Harry was.
It's a silly stout, okay? Just fucking acknowledge it.
Harry just had a wank in a review.
Silly sound.
Is that the one from the Isles of Scilly?
I mean, the one place where you're allowed to actually go to the pub without having a full meal. Yeah, that's it's all right.
Is it the brew pub on Tresco?
Yeah.
Or is that just the name of
it?
I've actually had a beer.
It's somewhere in Crowlass in Cornwall, so it's actually brewed by Penzance Brewing Co. Penzance Brewing Co.
No, it's not the. There's a brew pub on Tresco on the Isles of Scilly. I actually had a beer in, and it literally, it's
I've never been to the Isles of Scilly, but
I've
been a
couple of times, and
it's a proper ABV of a stout, which I guess is what it's in a 330. It's 7%, which for English trad, that's a bit fucking high.
Do you do by volume over there? Alcohol by volume?
Yeah. Yeah. We're not paying and working.
I know. I don't like.
What do you think ABV stands for?
Aren't there? Isn't there like a place that does it like alcohol by weight or something? It's fucking.
Well, sounds like America.
Yeah,
that would be my first impression. Like, that would be one of the Yankees that goes like,
It's not on this continent.
Alcohol by volume, whatever the volume is, you do alcohol by volume. So it's 10% alcohol by whatever volume.
There is like another system which is Plato, and I know a lot of Eastern Europe uses that.
Yeah,
Plato is for beer.
That's probably what I'm thinking.
What's a Stammwürze again? Stammwürze.
I don't want to know enough.
It's because it's from the continent. Oh dear.
James, you're a bad influence on that.
But this is why Scottish people shouldn't get to go anywhere. I can see why the hooligan doesn't like Scottish people.
No, he just doesn't. That's not his problem. He just doesn't like you.
I think he doesn't like Scots.
He said should all be based in Scotland, shooting up heroin all the time, and then you have to go off to Sweden and be different.
I mean,
but then the horde, the Arsenal horde, has to come after me. He's gonna get he's the fam against me, innit? I'm still waiting for my summons papers, my court summons papers. It's been 8 months and they're still not here. Strange.
Oh, you poor boy.
I'm sad. Like, I was looking forward to that. That was going to be my Christmas present.
I've also opened up another beer as well because double cupping for the win.
I just like double teaming.
Well, the same thing really. Talus. Has anyone tried the hop that is Talus?
Oh yeah, Talus. Yeah, that's. Oh, what did I have that in?
That is isn't that like a hybrid or like a
like Sabro derived? Yeah, Sabro derived.
That's the one I'm looking for.
Yeah.
So I kind of went off it thinking it's going to be mega like Sabro, and it's got like the tangerine. It kind of has the back end of the tangerine like you get in Sabro, but then it's massive on like rose, and it's like it just reminds me of like a fairy washing up liquid. It smells really like bathroom product. But yeah, it's like or cleaning product, but it's like pink grapefruit, rose, citrus, rinds. It says in pine, but it's like here's beer. It's a crystal clear, kind of golden ale looking thing, 5.6. But then it's just so big on the aroma. This local brewery to me, Hop Kettle. Local beer for local people.
I'm loving that Super Nintendo vibe label on that, man. Bringing it back. I'm like suddenly feeling like I'm 14 years old again.
Is that a 750?
No, it's a 500.
Oh.
That's a real measurement.
Yeah.
He's a company. He's a measurement from the continent.
You just mentioned a millimeter. Well done.
Yeah, that's because all the bottled stuff is in milliliters.
Yeah.
So I actually got
the bottled stuff over here comes in like unless it's 12 ounce, it's like 500, 375.
Yeah. The only brewery I found in America that can measure stuff properly is Russian River. Pliny the Elder comes in a half liter.
Pliny the Elder.
Pliny the Elder.
Pliny the Elder, isn't it?
No, I know exactly.
And then they started in their cans this year.
Did they? Okay.
But I think that was only like Pliny for president. I'm not sure if it did.
Here's a question, by the way. Here's a question, by the way, for both. Well, actually, the three of you, Katie, Keith, and Matt.
Yeah.
Pliny. For us, like from Europe, this is like a gold standard to reach. Is it overrated? Yes or no?
Yes.
No, not at all.
Go
ahead, Keith.
I've only had it once, and I got it by accident. I was living in Colorado at the time, and the local bottle shop would like randomly get it, and I just happened to go there like when they like announced that they got it, so I got a bottle, and I liked it, but I don't know. I don't think it's worth what some people like trade or buy it for. So I think it might be a little hyped in that sense, but it's not really. That was like 5 years ago, so I don't think it's as hyped as it was now as it was then.
So James, Harry, James and Harry, what do you think? Is it? Have you had it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And what do you think? Was it like overhyped, or was it everything you thought it would be?
It wasn't what I expected, to be honest with you. It was the thing that it showed me was it showed me all right that some of these West Coast IPA, because my impression of the classic West Coast IPA before that was Sierra Nevada Torpedo.
Mm-hmm.
Not that.
And that's a really like old, that's a really like big malty, oily, caramelly thing. Then I had Pliny the Elder. I was like, oh, this is actually a lot more bready than I thought it was going to be. So yeah, no, I was just kind of pleasantly surprised with it, to be honest. Because like Sculpin would be the other one that I would always compare.
I mean,
to.
Pliny is. I think Pliny's fantastic.
But I agree. Yeah.
But from and I understand the kind of
not really
the hype that it gets and that it got, and that the hype that it gets internationally. But Russian River's like soul lies in their fucking like sour and like barrel age program. Like that's like here in the United States, like it's Pliny's a relatively easy get. But when you started to get into the consecrations and the resurrections and all the kind of, you know, wild fermented multi, you know, culture, wine barrel age stuff. Like Keith and I went to Hill Farmstead's Festival of Farmhouse Ales a year and a half ago, and you know, you're talking about the best of the best. It was Russian River, it was, you know, Hill Farmstead, it was the Blage's guy from overseas. It was who else was there, Keith? It was Russian River. Who was the other one from West Coast that was there? Russian River and Lost Abbey. Yeah, and there was a bunch of great breweries there. And honestly, the Russian River, what was the one that we fucking thought was the best? It was the first beer we had. It was a Russian River permutation, and that wasn't permutation. That was one of their. It's like a wine. raspberry wine sour or something like that. It was absolutely fantastic. So like their barrel age program, their sour program is beyond everything. And they honestly dwarfs what Pliny is. But Pliny's a really great beer. Like it's like like when you say classic, James says classic West Coast, he thinks of, you know what I mean, Torpedo. He thinks of that. I actually think of Pliny. That's my
See, and I think that. Oh shit! I think that's the point there, because especially being from the Netherlands and where things like Pliny, things like Heady, you know, things like Vocal.
You have what's available to you, and you form a opinion on what's available. Yeah. No. That's
not just that. Right now, because of what's happening here in Europe, in the Netherlands, is we know about things like, for example, the Treehouse and the Trilliums, and you know those New England style IPAs, those juice bombs, and people haven't actually had them, but they read about them, they heard about them. So they have this preconceived notion of what they think what an IPA should be. And then, you know, they get these derivatives. They get these verdant-based and they get these Vermont-based yeast-driven New England style IPAs that are all, you know, these yeasts are now available. And they look at the hops, and they look at, like, when do we add the hops to the boil? When do we add them with the dry hopping? What's the water treatment? And we try to copy these. So they read about these beers. Now they're tasting the derivatives of them. And this is their concept of what an American IPA should be. And then they try Pliny, and they're like, this is not what an IPA is. They're thinking, I read about what an IPA should be. I've had a few copies of them. Now I'm having, like, well, between brackets, real American IPAs. And they get confused, and they're like, what the fuck is going on? Now, when you take all of that back, and when you just think about what was an IPA 15 years ago in the United States, then you drink Pliny, and then you get what I think is, well, like Matt said, just one of the most classic, old-school West Coast IPAs. And I had Pliny. I got the empty bottle here somewhere. Adored it, because this was a step, almost like a step back in a positive way. It wasn't this slap around the face of whatever fuck nut you want. This was just one of the most drinkable, but also one of the most inviting IPAs I've ever had, with like this harsh bitterness and exactly what I want personally in an IPA. And I realized if I approach it like that, I'm going to find something completely different and hopefully appreciate it more. And this is why I think a lot of people, there's one particular Dutch beer tuber that I know that likes to downgrade these beers because he has this weird sort of preconceived notion of what they should be. People kind of forget about what they should be.
Yeah.
That's me rambling, and that's me just going like, because it's nearing midnight for me. And whatever,
you know? I mean, I have to admit, when it comes to IPAs these days, I mean, I think we're starting to see, I don't know if we're starting to see the beginning of a re-diversification, because everything has been hazies recently. And I don't know about you guys, but I found it a bit boring, to be honest. We're starting to get a few, in Sweden, we're starting to get a few more West Coasters coming back, and we're getting a few black IPAs as well. There's one or two. I've actually seen one or two rye and one or two red IPAs popping up in a few crates things. But I'm just glad that people are starting to try and brew other stuff, because the hazies are good, but yeah, it's a bit.
I have to say, out of since having the Estonian box, arrived, that the beers out there are so much more interesting than what's going on here, because there's, at least in the box, there's a variety of different styles, and it's not just a variety of different styles, but they're really playing around with those styles, and they're really pushing the boundaries. And over here, it's just fucking Nipa. I know Rob would hate this. Nipa, and then just like we don't get anything else in that from any other brewery. It's either a New England IPA or Imperial Stout, and there doesn't seem to be very much else that's different. It's always the pastry stout.
New England IPA pastry stout.
That's all that people care for, and I'm just fed up with it. So when getting these beers from the Estonian box, it's, for me, that's what Beer 52 used to be about, was actually giving you a broad range of different styles, different beers. For example, just earlier having that tomato and basil goes, that's interesting, weird, different, works. And there was 2 gin and tonic sours in there as well, one barrel aged, one not, and that's what I want to see. I wouldn't say the UK we've seen any rye IPAs yet. We definitely see a lot more red IPAs coming back onto the market, which is interesting, which is nice to see. Like,
I always used to like a red IPA and an Imperial Red.
I think the big thing though has been, this year at least, has been more modern breweries doing traditional styles. That's been the big thing that's happened. Like, Wylam did a golden ale. Daya have done a bitter. It was shit, but they had a go at it. Bless them. And plenty of it. I think Northern Monk have done a couple of bitters and things. It's just saying, that's what's happening here a little bit. But
so Harry, can I ask you two things? In Sweden, we've been getting a lot of pilsners, a lot of lager beers, which has been quite nice. I've been really getting into my pilsners and my Helles again, but that's another thing. But what can you, as a brewer, what is it that actually makes a red IPA a red IPA? Is it red rye, or what is it?
Typically, we would use Red X, which is a red malt. I think Red X is one that a lot of people will use. Weiermann, or Weiermann, however you pronounce it, they are one of the big maltsters in Germany, and they do a lot of export to the UK of malt. And they do a Cara Red. They also They also make Red X, and I think we were going to buy one because we were going to do a red IPA or American red kind of thing. There was like a Munich red, or red Munich of some form, malt that they do. I could be wrong, but then we quite like that, and we were going to mix it with a bit of rye and a bit of, they've got some beach smoke malt as well. But yeah, it's a high percentage, around about 20. I think it's 20, at least 20% of a red malt to give you the color, or just dye. Just dye, because I know a lot of breweries will use a colouring that it gets sent with it, gets sent with the malt, just as a.
Oh yeah, but that happens a lot more than you think. I mean, there's this.
Oh yeah.
There's this huge. There is this big, very well-known beer in the Netherlands. It's called Hertog Jan, which is one of the biggest macro brewers. It's the Grand Prestige, and if you look at it, actually, literally in the ingredient says it has caramel colouring.
Yeah,
it's a barley wine. It's a barley wine.
Yeah,
that happens in whiskey as well. Though there's quite a few whiskies with colourings. Yeah,
you can tell that in your glass. By the way, when your glass is empty and you see the sort of more than distinct with both whiskey and beer, if you see a more than distinct sort of ring in the bottom, you can tell whether or not colouring was added. And this hardly ever happens with craft brewers. They hardly ever do this.
You like to think that.
I do like a nice dark ring.
But no, I think from what I've seen from reading through a couple of brewing forums, that it does happen a little bit. But yeah, I can't remember which breweries it were. But it was only on certain beers they've used them in. But yeah.
No, it's interesting to that. But yeah. No, I mean, there's I'd like to see, I mean, more of this. As I say, a lot of Swedish brews have been doing some very nice lagers. I mean, one beer, I need to figure out how to get some beers to you guys in England, actually. I need to talk to Adam maybe about logistics and send in a few boxes.
It'll probably take like 7 years at the moment to get through the borders.
Yeah, no, I mean, I need to figure that. I need to talk to Adam about this plan to meet up in Glasgow if that's going ahead or whatever. But
I'll just say to you now, it won't, because well, it's really hard because of what tiers we're in, and the whole of Scotland's fucked. So you know,
apparently we're starting to come out of it now. But they were talking. The government were saying they were talking about closing the border because Nicola Sturgeon said the other day that was a mistake they made, was not closing the border. Because I think there was a lot of the stuff came up.
You had your chance to have a border a couple of years back, and you fucked it up.
No, we can still close the border. It's a different legal jurisdiction.
That's kind of similar to what happened here. Like certain states would close down, so everybody would just go to the
states that were open.
If they
like
were close
Florida.
enough to the border, they would just go to the. And that's how it kind of spread, like really quickly.
Yeah.
Because
yeah. Well.
So is that what happened over there? No.
Oh no, that was there was a lot of people. There was quite a few of the medical experts in Scotland saying that we should close the border with England and put police on it and guard it, because it's not there's no infrastructure on the border. It's an open border basically. It's illegal. It's basically like a legal jurisdiction line.
It's like what it is between the states here.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, but there was a lot of that because I think initially our health service, the government in Scotland dealt with things a lot better than they did in England. And then our restrictions and stuff were a lot harder, but then not the north of England. I don't know exactly how it kicked off for them, but they either just didn't do anything and then it just went mental, or I think they had the lockdown and then they went out and then it just spread like wildfire after that. I think that's what happened.
The thing that's really fucked us is when all the universities, that's what fucked it, is when, because we had the lockdown and then that stopped. That stopped most of the things, and then everything reopened. Everything was fine, and then all the kids went back to school. All the universities went. All the kids went back to university. All the adults went back to university, and then everything went shit from there. And that's why we've had the lockdown again, and then we've had this new tier system because of that. That is the major thing that's caused all of this. People traveling.
I mean, I don't know I haven't checked the news over the last week, but I know in Scotland, like in the first part, it got into care homes and it caused havoc in care homes. But throughout the general population, it wasn't actually that bad in Scotland, I think. But yeah, care homes, it just went rampant. And then I think they're going to have they're apparently, once it's done and they've got the resources to direct it, they're going to try and figure out what happened there. But yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, it went the same way here early on with care homes. It fucked them over straight away. And then, hospitals were just as bad. But I don't know. It's weird because, being in the tier system, it's ridiculous. I live in the middle of nowhere, and I get put in the same tier as because there's not many people who live in my county, but there's two big cities or two big towns, and because they're bit larger than anywhere else and there's a high population in both of them, it just fucks everyone else, and as a result we're in tier 2, but then it's all of the north is in tier 3, or most of the north is in tier 3. London's ridiculously in tier 2. I think that's more out of kind of economical reasons, because if you're in tier 2 you're not quite as fucked as you are in tier 3.
That's about the only But it's like London's about London and the southeast. Is that not like the only kind of profitable region of England?
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, I'd say the north is. It's the so the Midlands is the manufacturing, and as is the north. The north is manufacturing, and well, I know Birmingham is like an economic. This is where a lot of banks have moved up to Birmingham. HSBC, for example, and I think what's the big German bank?
Allianz.
Yeah, they've got a big office in Birmingham. It's a big financial quarter there, but yeah, no, it's weird. Hopefully it will be sorted soon. I doubt it will.
We'll see. Guys, I just took a quick look at the clock. It's basically midnight over here. My alarm clock goes in about 6.5 hours.
Thomas,
you're working tomorrow?
I work. That evil laugh from Matt really just made my.
I recognize that though, because I'm like, I have to open at 7 a.m.
Well, the only reason I laugh is because Thomas always does this, and then like if one of us starts another stream, he's gonna comment for 3 hours.
He's gonna be like comment on his own stream. It's fine.
I'm trying to be good to myself, no, but seriously though.
No, you're not. You're lying to yourself. There's a difference. You need to understand.
Matt,
we don't.
Thomas, you keep going with what you feel.
We don't mind if you stream from your bed. You can.
We don't mind at all.
I did that once.
I really don't mind.
Harry really doesn't mind.
Harry really doesn't mind. Do you remember that, Matt? I actually dropped into his stream.
Yeah, I remember.
I think you mentioned something about my walls looking like padded walls from a.
You definitely. I've heard you say something to that effect before, Matt. But
I've done a beer review from bed before.
Jesus, I have to do that right now. God.
Yeah. Well, like on travel with George. Keith knows George. Like we went to Portland, Oregon. I said, "Fuck it." I literally woke up and cracked the can and filmed it like while I'm sleeping. I just reviewed it at like fucking 6 a.m. Yeah.
God, that's amazing. That's beautiful. No, seriously, but but I think I'm gonna sort of end the stream at this point right now because I do have to Katie knows I work in retail and this is like wait. Oh,
it's already started. It's already started.
Wait.
Oh fuck. I don't remember commenting that. So
what the hell?
Oh yeah, that's
who
Katie.
Is this?
That's Katie.
I have no idea. I have no idea who this is.
Is this live on the air?
This is a comment.
Like you'll shave it live on the air?
He's commented on a couple of mine videos.
Yeah?
Yeah. And on Jake's last night as well. Or the night before.
This guy just dropped in. Cheers from Germany. Then he said, "Dear smoke, thumbs up, smile." Well, okay, I get that. I don't smoke anymore, but and then he's drunk tonight and showing my head. Okay, wow, there we go. We should save that one for.
Is the head shave?
That could be a special.
While it's invited on, like is it like live head shave?
Yeah, exactly. Good point. Because maybe he'll just ramble on for like an hour and then go like fuck off. I'm not doing this live.
Live head shaving. That's a live stream.
That is a live stream.
I'm saying you should plan for it instead.
Yeah. And Mercer says also, Thomas, so much for getting drunk. Honest to God, you would not. You have no idea. I've actually been day drinking quite a lot today, and for some reason, I talked with Mike about this before we went live. I'm having one of those days where I can drink whatever the fuck I want, and for some reason, I'm not getting drunk. I sometimes have those, and it's not.
At what point do you take your top off and start doing press ups?
He took the hat off. I think that's enough. That's all we can ask for.
When Simon comes online, I mean, I haven't shown my. Poochie,
Mika.
You are the opposite color of my doggo.
Meow. Meow.
Really, actually, you're right. You're right, Harry.
Mika.
That's exactly the noise that animal makes.
Meow.
You want to go for a ride in the car? You want to go for a walk?
Oh, the ears.
She knows.
Now
you're lying.
Now he's not doing it. Aw.
She knows. She's like, this dude's full of shit.
But she still loves me.
Cheers,
So.
Adam.
And you can apply.
Crack open the barley wines, they say.
Yeah, Lisa, everything.
Oh, oh god! If I crack open a barley wine right now, no, but like,
is what's happening.
I'm not gonna die. But then the thing is, like you mentioned, Katie, you work in retail as well. This is December.
I'm kind of getting offended how much Thomas is like leaning on to Katie for his excuse to leave. You know what I mean? Like he's like, oh, Katie knows. Katie knows. Everybody who's worked retail in their life raised their hand. Yeah, we all fucking know, dude. So why are you fucking
with me? Give me some love. No, but honestly, the biggest thing is
really. You should be asking who has worked retail during
a pandemic.
During a pandemic.
Oh, all right. So
I worked at a tattoo shop for 18 years. You can go all fuck yourself.
You're probably
until you have someone say this is bullshit and throw their mask at your face. Let me know, Matt. All right.
I'm not going to describe
to buy soap.
But you're lucky though. In America, Jesus will help you.
Let's put it this way, Katie. For 18 years, I worked at a tattoo shop. 3 years prior, I worked at Pacific Sunwear.
Do you want to come work with me, Matt?
No, I don't. No, I don't.
Do you want to be a bouncer at the Rockaway Mall?
Pack some, baby.
But what
is
get that Billabong and Stussy up in your feet.
So, see, I want to actually now, like, see, this is one thing I want to do, like 2 days work experience with you now in that mall and just see what it's like.
Come, James. I will hire you for 2 days.
Oh. Yeah, I want to do that just to like see, just to if we see the housewives of Jersey or whatever the hell it is.
You're gonna go home with one of them.
I want to see
if this is actually real.
Do you have a close friend that you trust?
Uh-huh.
Do you have like locally? Just ask them to punch you in the balls for 3 hours straight, and then you'll know what it's like.
That's exactly it, Matt. Thank you. I don't even have balls, but
she's lying.
All I know is
Thomas is interested.
Tom's like.
That came out wrong. No, I was mostly about to go.
Oh, it did not.
The reason I want to hang out with Katie and work with her there for 2 days is because afterwards I can go back to their place and hang out with Keith and Katie and hear Keith complain about how 2 IPAs is just way too much in a day.
And then we can all have a bum.
Actually, to be fair,
hell yeah.
To be fair, I had 3 IPAs.
And one of them was a full banger, and he loved it.
I'm offended, and I didn't know it.
I drank 1 IPA, and then I reviewed 2, and then after that third one, I was just like, I don't ever want to drink any beer ever again.
The trauma.
If this is what beer is, count me out.
I mean, if you go to the brewery that's closest to me, a majority of what's on their menu is IPAs or DIPAs or some kind of.
We got a DIPA out there.
Zig,
we got a DIPA sighting.
We're gonna let 10 people down. Well, by the time the comment came in, people were watching, and Jesus, isn't he the gardener?
He is.
Yeah.
That's just. Is that in British law as well?
I have no idea.
He's the Yankee though, isn't it?
Oh god, here we go again.
That's gonna be my new Instagram bio. It's just in it. That's it.
In it.
It needs to be like bum. Belgian bums in it.
No, you're not.
Belgian bum.
You're saying in it. It's in it.
Keith, we're messing up Katie here. I'm so sorry, Keith. The Euro guys have really messed up Katie here for you. I'm so sorry.
They've been fucking with me since the first minute, so.
I think this is one of the.
That's not terrifying at all.
I think this is one of the tenets of being. Oh yeah.
Everyone's so close.
Ow, my back.
I feel like I need to run.
James is getting some good material here for his for his oops, I didn't know my camera was on.
No, it's like this. It's like.
Oh no! You can say whatever.
James, your video is a little shaky.
Man, all I know is if that were to ever happen.
I'm sorry. I thought this was a live stream, not OnlyFans, but it's okay.
All I know is if that were to ever happen,
for this.
and I'd see that little green light of the webcam going on. When that happens, all I know is I'm going to stare into that webcam like a motherfucker going. You want to watch me? Watch me, you son of a bitch!
Look at me in the fucking eye.
All 3'6" of you just going hard, man.
I like how Thomas gets a little bit shorter every time we mention it.
Yeah, man. And, you know what? The beautiful thing is, I just know this for a fact. When I come over to America and you guys meet me for the first time, I know exactly what's going to happen. You guys are going to look at me and go, "Oh fuck!
Oh shit! This bitch is Paul."
Oh god damn it! You're gonna go like, shit.
America's like
I'm 5'1", so
go
to
like,
give you perspective.
No, I mean America's strange like that though.
I'm a foot tall, shorter than Keith, so
you're like a foot taller than Thomas.
No, that's not really serious, by the way. No, without bullshit. Seriously, Matt, how tall are you?
6 even.
6 even. Keith?
Yeah.
Same.
And
Roughly.
Katie, you were?
I'm 5'1".
Oh, this is hilarious.
But Thomas, I have the like ace in the hole, like Liesel's whole family as like giants. Like her brother's 6'8".
Can't confirm.
You know what I mean? Like her uncle's 6'10". You know what I mean? So they can just come over and make you feel like a tiny person. So
my brother's actually taller than I am, so that's always funny. This is one of this, and I'm okay with that. But it's just going to be funny. You guys are going to make fun of me.
Listen, Thomas, like height aside.
Yeah, how tall
is aside, we're going to make fun of you regardless. It doesn't even matter. Like
if I'm over there and you're not making fun of me, I'll feel offended.
Thomas, I don't know if I can
make
fun of you.
You don't have to worry about that, brother. You don't have to worry about that.
I can't even make fun of you over a live stream, so.
Oh, this is hilarious. Guys, we've been on this lovely live stream for about, there went the shaky cam with James. He just,
Matt's going, here he goes. He's listening to that EDM music in the background, though.
I wish I'm watching football in. Oh, my camera fucked up.
Oh, how did that get on?
Wow!
Why does it do that? I'm watching football.
It doesn't like art. It doesn't like Arsenal in it.
It hates everybody.
In it
doesn't like Arsenal.
San Dimas High School football rules.
I'll believe that. And what I also believe is that tomorrow at work, Katie's going to walk up to a customer and like, this is like the best soap ever, isn't it?
I am. I'm like, we're from the UK, actually. So isn't this so beautiful?
It's not beautiful, isn't it?
It's British.
Yeah, and then she's going to look at the customer and go like, but it is Bowen.
It's stunning.
You can't say it slowly. It's in
it.
No, that's not
in it.
I'm trying to right now.
In it. I have a friend from Liverpool
it's two vowels and a syllable. Or, not syllable. Consonant. 2 vowels, 1 consonant.
In
it.
Katie, you know what you need to watch if you like that kind of thing. There's 2 comedies you need to watch: Still Game.
Oh yeah.
And then Father Ted.
Say the second one.
Father Ted. Father Jack.
Father Ted is the greatest.
Isn't it?
I love it. You know my favorite.
Super proud of himself for that.
My favorite bit from that is
Thomas is like, yeah, got it.
Got him.
I still think Father Jack is one of the best creations ever. Absolutely.
Guys, what I do know is like this was a fantastic 3-hour live stream. I had a load of fun, and thank you guys for.
Oh fuck! James is thinking this is OnlyFans again. He keeps switching between his tabs. It's hard for him to keep track.
Exactly, James. You got to clean your lens, buddy. You got to clean your lens. Yeah, I had a lot of fun, guys. Craig is still gone, so I'm going to drop him a message saying that we stopped the live stream, unless Craig is still hearing us, and he's like, yeah, whatever. So, everybody, thank you guys for joining me in this live stream. I had loads of fun. It was amazing. Everybody who's watching and who is not subscribed to 93 Lumber, Rampant Lion Reviews, Massive Beers, or Blue Nose Beer Reviews, and Kent Beer Reviews, if you are not subscribed there, go there straight away. Everybody, please be aware that Katie is the cutest thing in this entire live stream. And
thanks, Thomas. I'm going to write that in my diary later.
Besides Thomas.
Besides Thomas.
And the rest of us we're all just a bunch of curmudgeons, and
I'm a curmudgeon. You don't know. You'll find out.
And we're not in the founder's way, by the way. We're actual curmudgeons. I had to sneak that one in there. So everybody, cheers! Have a great week. Have a great evening for everybody from the United States. So you guys still got like
see you in January 2020. One. I forgot what year it was.
Woohoo! You know, I'm gonna end this one with good day. Going home.